another stream of The Last of Us. We were continuing where we left off. I'm pretty sure when I left off, when I was like practically dying from sleep and exhaustion, I was in like the last lookout station, I think, playing as Ellie and Dana. Or not, I wasn't playing as Dana, but I was playing as Ellie, and Ellie was with Dana. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit to like actually start playing the game. I'm probably gonna wait till like 10 my time, maybe 10:15. Wait to see if anyone wants to stop by or anything, like see if anyone wants to check in, anything like that before I get going into it. Because I know some people might watch this, so I'll wait for them. If they do want to watch it, then I'll wait for them for a little bit. But quick update. I'm actually doing kind of good now. I'm not extremely down in the dumps, but I'm not great, but I'm not terrible either. But I mean, hey, it's better than doing extremely terrible, you know? It's better than being sad. Sorry, I'm like trying to get things set up on my side, so like I don't have to like keep waiting on stuff like throughout the stream, because that's one thing I hate is when, like, I'm trying to set stuff up in between streams, because I don't like interrupting. Not interrupting. I don't like wasting people's time. You know, like I don't like speeding through things. I don't like sitting there in the middle of like a tense moment and be like, oh hey, sorry, I gotta do this. So that's why I do most of my stuff when I'm just alone and I don't have to worry about anything like that. Let me see what time it is right now. It is almost 9:50, so we do have quite a little bit, and I do have a game installing right now. So I'm not saying the stream is gonna be slow. I'm saying that you might get I might get a notification in the corner, and the notifications usually block corner of my screen for a little bit. I think you know how that works. I'm gonna go into my settings. So my screen's gonna be blue for a second. Just give me a second. Alright. So I do have comments to speech. Please don't abuse it. Please don't make me regret having it on. The only reason I have it on is because sometimes I get distracted, and instead of having to pause, I can just listen to it and be like, oh hey. So please don't make me regret having it on. That ruins it for everyone else. It ruins it for me. So just please be respectful about it. Yeah, the stream. Ask questions. Do whatever you want. Not do whatever, but ask questions. Talk to me. I have fun with it. You know, I'm not gonna be all pissy, missy about it. You know. So. But yeah, okay, first of all, before I start all of this, thank you all for actually like coming and joining and talking. I'm not trying to get all sentimental here. Sorry, I'm gonna be like eating lifesavers while I do this. One thing I don't think people realize about streaming for me is I don't do it for like the views, or I don't do it for the subscriber count. I know I have it tagged. I know I have it tagged in the in this. I think it's in the description of like Road to 100. Like I don't really care about the views, the subscribers, anything like that. I care about the interactions I have with people. Interactions are like some of my favorite parts about being a content creator. I'm not saying I'm a big content creator, but I'm still a content creator, you know, and that's my favorite part. Thank you, Bryce Barnett. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. I don't know how I would mess it up, but hopefully I didn't mess it up. Thank you for joining my stream tonight. If you haven't gone back and watched the stream, it's only been on for like 5 minutes, so you're not missing much. But I said I'm going to be waiting for like maybe 10-15 minutes for the people that want to join, cause as I said, I know some people might want to join, so I'm gonna wait a little bit for them to join if they want to join. Then we can start my stream. Like, I started it, but you know what I mean, like, before I start playing games, that's what I mean. But yeah, I said if you want to ask questions, if you want to talk to me, that's fine. But one rule that I do have, I'm not one for rules really. One rule that I do have is since I have text-to-speech on, please do not abuse it. That's all I ask. Please be respectful about it. Please don't abuse it. That's all I ask for. Other than that, we're A-okay.
Just start now and they can watch the stream later if they missed the beginning.
You just want to watch. You just want to watch The Last of Us 2. Okay. I'm not trying to be rude here. Disclaimer. I said this in my last stream. And you can go back and watch that if you want, but it was only like an hour, and I was tired, so I didn't really do much. But I have played like the first 4 hours of this game, so I already know what happens on it. Don't spoil that. Do not spoil that for anyone in the comments, okay? I swear to God, do not spoil that. Do not. I hate people that do that. Just let it play out. Please do not spoil it for other people. But I have played the first 4 hours, like the first 3 or 4 hours of this game, so I already know some events that already go down. So I'm telling you that right now before you're like, why wasn't he shocked by that?
No spoilers.
I already know what happens. I already know. So just don't be like, why is he reacting to that? I already know the first 4 hours. After that, I don't. I mean, I know some events, but not like in depth. I know some things that happened, but not like in detail. So it's still gonna be new to me. But I'm just telling you, and you can be mad at me for this. I'm just airing out my opinion here, so you know my opinion on this, so you know what I think about this game. And once again, I haven't played the full game, so it might change. My opinion right now from this game is don't get butthurt by this. I'm not saying you are, like I'm not saying you're going to, but I know a lot of people would by me saying this. I'm really disappointed in this game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not because of what happens. It's just the storytelling. I'm really disappointed in it. You may say, in your opinion, it could be the best game. For me, I'd still rather go back to the first one. But at the same time, I'm here for the gameplay and some things in the story. Some things in the story done beautifully. Other things in the story could have been done a lot better. That's all I'm gonna say. So if I don't seem not into it in certain parts of it, that's why. It's nothing against you or anyone else. Me personally, I never really got into this game.
I was disappointed at first too. Emoji slightly smiling face. It took me a couple years, but now I like it more than the first one. I hold the first one so highly. I will never let any game replace what the first Last of Us done for me. And this game will never replace the first one for me. Even if people think this is a better game, I do not. Like, I'm sorry to say, this game genuinely disappointed me. And this game, I don't know why you said a few years. It's only been 2 years since it came out. So it came out in 2020 from what I know. So it hasn't been out for that long. The first one made a huge difference in my life too, I understand.
But this game just didn't do it for me. Like, I'm not gonna say why. I'm gonna let that go out through the stream. Because once again,
I haven't finished it yet, lol. Hold your opinion until the end.
all I'm gonna say here is you can say that I haven't finished it, but that doesn't mean I haven't watched things about it, and that doesn't mean I haven't actually gone through and examined it myself. Sorry, I'm eating food right now. Does not mean I haven't examined. I can't talk while I'm eating. Examined it myself. There we go. But like as I said, I know certain things that happen. I'm not like I'm going in this blind. I already know some key moments. So
let's get started. Emoji slightly smiling face.
Sir, I hope you realize this is my stream. I decide when it starts. I'm not trying to be rude here. I'm not trying to be rude here. I understand you're excited. This is my stream, and I'm waiting for some people that might want to join. So, you gotta have some patience here. Because I know one of my friends wanted to join. So you gotta have some patience. But this is my stream. My channel too. So
okay, I guess we'll wait for 5 minutes.
I wasn't okay, listen. I was not trying to be rude. I'm just saying. I have my reasons for waiting. Like, I'm not just waiting for no reason here. I have my reasons. I'm not trying to be mean. But I'm just waiting on people because they said they want to join. So I'm giving them that chance now. They can join later. I know that. I'm not saying like it's an end all be all thing. I
understand your reasons. You already said.
Well, I always feel bad because I have to explain myself. Like, but it's not like to be rude to people. Because I hate being rude to people. I respect people. You know, I'm not trying to like toot my own horn here, but I respect people. I try to treat them with the most respect I can. But like, there's reasons I do certain things the way I do. Like, the reason I stream at night is not because I hate streaming in the morning, kind of. It's because I don't have any distractions at night. I don't have any background noises. It's just me and the stream. And no one in the background, nothing in the background, just me and the stream. That's why I stream at night. I think everyone on my channel that has watched my channel before knows that.
Sounds good.
I've said it in like almost every stream. That's why I stream at night. So these lifesavers aren't really hitting it for me right now. I mean, they're good. Not my favorite.
Are your friends aware you're about to start?
Oh, well, they already know I started. I mean, one of them does. But that's the only one that wants to watch, I think. So I already told him. He knew I was gonna start streaming hours before I actually started streaming. So most of my friends knew that. I told them so. I told them like, I mean, I didn't tell this exactly, but I said like I'm gonna be streaming tonight. So the heads up, like if you need me for anything, I'm gonna be streaming. And so that's kind of my way of telling them like this is me time.
Well, you're waiting on just one friend to join.
This is me. That was me telling them like this is me time. Let me stream. Let me do that. You know. Alright, I have a question for you. What's your favorite part of the first Last of Us? If we're gonna wait here, we gotta do some questions or something. We gotta play some games. What's your favorite part of the first Last of Us?
My favorite part of the first one is when Ellie kisses Riley.
Okay. That is... I mean, no one's gonna care about spoilers. If you're watching the second... if you're watching the second game and you haven't played the first game, that's your fault. I think I said that right. Hopefully I said that right. You know what I mean, though. If I said it wrong, you know what I mean. But spoilers, that is from what I remember, that is the DLC. Like, I forgot the name of it. But that's the DLC. Not trying to be mean, I wasn't really a fan of the DLC. It was decent, but it wasn't mind blowing or anything. But it wasn't trying to be. It wasn't trying to be like a new expansion. It was just a DLC. So like I wasn't expecting it to be anything special. But even with my low expectations, it still wasn't like that good. But I mean, it's DLC. It's whatever, you know. The main game itself is fucking perfect, you know. My favorite part of The Last of Us. Ooh, that's hard. That's hard. I don't really have like a specific moment necessarily. Actually, now you can call me gruesome for this. I think one of my favorite moments is when, if I remember this correctly, it's been like maybe 2-3 years since I played the original Last of Us like thoroughly. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but my favorite moment is when Joel, I can't remember, I think he fights someone and gets pushed off or he falls off onto the rebar. And then Ellie like saves him and all that, and it kind of shows like the father-daughter kind of relationship that they grew over time, you know. And I think like gameplay wise, both these games are great. Like gameplay wise, they're fun. But I think it's, for me, in the first game, it's a relationship that grows between Joel and Ellie. I think that's my favorite part of the game.
Yes, that was a great part.
That was my favorite part. Sorry if I like pause. I'm like messaging someone while I'm doing this. So okay. I don't know if my friend's busy right now.
I like Joel and Ellie's relationship in this game too.
Okay, this isn't much of a spoiler. I mean, you'll see it in like the first few hours. You see it more throughout the later half of the game. So don't spoil any of this for my viewers. Okay, do not spoil any of this. I'm just gonna give slight hints. Not slight hints. I'm just gonna say this. I don't think they really had much of a relationship in this game. I don't think they really had much of a relationship in this game.
Spoiled.
What? Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. But I don't think they really had much of a relationship in this game. I mean, like, they have the flashbacks. Yes, I know about the flashbacks. But they have the flashbacks. And once again, that shouldn't be much of a spoiler. Because they're flashbacks, so, like, they've already, like, set in the past tense, you know?
There's flashbacks. That's not a spoiler. You'll see.
I already know there's flashbacks. I've seen some of the flashbacks. I already know. But, like, the flashbacks are, like, the only thing I'd say have Joel's and Ellie's relationship actually on the show. Because, if a lot of people haven't realized, actually, I shouldn't say this yet, till the event that correlates with what I'm about to say happens.
Sounds good. I like their relationship in the flashbacks.
But once this event happens on my stream, then I will say why I don't like the story of this game. Once that happens, and you may be like, because you probably already know what event I'm referring to. Don't say it, but you probably already know what event I'm referring to. And you may be like, everyone's mad about that. Once I tell you why, then maybe you might understand my side. It's not for the reason that you necessarily think. Wait, it is 10:07. We will start in a few minutes, okay? I wasn't trying to keep you here for long. I don't know how much time you have. I'm probably not going to stream for too long.
It is about cognitive dissonance.
No, this isn't a pissing match, okay? I'm not trying to start a pissing match. But I'll tell you my reasonings once we get to the point, and then you can tell me what you think, okay? Actually, I'm not trying to sound rude here. Sorry, rude. There we go. I'm not trying to sound rude here, but I actually don't think we should get into a debate until the end of the game. Not because then I'm going to be like, oh, I'm enlightened in the ending, because okay. I'm not going to say what it is. I already know the ending of this game. That doesn't ruin the game for me. I'm still going to play through the game, but I already know the ending. I already know all that. But that's not why I'm here. The reason I'm here...
Like the ending.
The reason I'm here is so I can say I experienced the game. So I can actually add some credibility to my arguments, you know, of reasons why I don't like this game. See, I already know way more than people think. People just think I know, like, the beginning and, like, one event in the middle. I know almost almost every main plot in this game. I don't know every specific detail. I'm not talking about that. I know
years to understand what the story is
about,
and then I liked it.
I know most of the plot points in this game. So I already know what goes on. That's not why I'm here. I'm not here to pretend that I know or that I don't know what's going on in the game to get a reaction. I'm not doing that. If I wanted to do that, then I would pretend like I was an idiot and didn't know what game I was playing. No, I'm here so I can actually play the game, experience the game for myself, so I can add more validity to what I say. Not that I need validity to what I say, because I already know what goes on. I already know why I have these opinions in my head. But I'm more so here to add more to my side of it. Because everyone has their own reason of why they like or hate the game. Everyone has their own reasons to it. And that's fine. I'm kind of in the hate part of that community. But I'm not in, like, the hate of, like, you guys are trash for liking this game. No. I don't care what games you like. You like the games you like. I like the games I like, you know. I'm not going to trash on someone for liking the games that they like. But I'm not going to be, like, pretending that I like the games that you like, you know. Because we're our own people, you know. I'm not going to be mad that you like your own things, and I hope you're not mad that I like my own things. I'm more of a constructive criticism kind of person than a destructive criticism. I like constructing good ideas. Other people like destructing good ideas. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory, but I don't like saying mean things just for the sake of saying mean things. But I mean, like I said, I don't really like this game, but that's fine. Not everyone has to like every single game. Because I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean here. I think this game shit on the original game's legacy, and that's not necessarily the game's fault. It's the people that work behind the game's fault. It's not even Naughty Dog's fault necessarily. It kind of is because of Neil Druckmann. But Neil Druckmann and I can't remember what her name is. She really took over Neil Druckmann's story and changed it all together into this politically correct shit. And it really fucked with what would have been a great idea for a game. Because, okay, you can get offended by this, You can get offended by this, and you can get pissy with me. I'm not gonna hurt my feelings. I do not think the first Last of Us needed a sequel. I don't think it needed another game in the series. I don't think we needed another Last of Us. I think we could have left it with just the first one. Because, as I said, in my opinion, this game kind of shits on the legacy of the first game. And for some people, that might leave such a sour taste in their mouth that I might ruin their taste for the first game, too. And the first game doesn't deserve any hate. The first game is what set the foundations for many games after that. The first game is what made, like...
I agree, it didn't need a sequel.
They didn't necessarily make that genre of gaming, like, better. Because there's already good third-person games. But I mean, like, it took a cool concept and actually made it into a game. And it showed people that you didn't have to follow the same ideas just to make a quick buck, you know? It showed that if you put effort...
15 minutes like you said, are you ready to start now?
But the game showed that, like, if you actually put an effort, and if you actually have some passion for what you make, then if you made a good product, or at least even a decent one, people would buy it, and you'd get a cult following, or you just get a general following. That's what's so good about things like this, is that if you actually release a good product, maybe people realize you'd get good reviews. Like, you don't need to be politically correct to prove a point. Don't put politics into games. That's all I'm gonna say. Unless your game is like solely based on that, and we know that straight from the start. But don't turn this into a soap opera. You know, don't turn this into a soap opera. That's all I have to say.
Last of Us Part 2 got extremely good.
That's the thing. It got good reviews by the general media.
What politics are you talking about?
Just wait. It got general good reviews by the main central media. By the fan base, by the people that actually play the games for hours on end, just so I can do a deep dive on them, did not like the game because the content the game gave out was not to the same quality that the first Last of Us gave us. It was not to the same taste, not to the same tier. It did not take the same good approach that the first one did to this. It took away... Okay, first of all, when I say approach, I'm not saying make a carbon copy of the first game. In the trailers to this game, it showed Joel for most of this game. I'm not gonna say what happens, but it showed Joel for most of this game. You already know why that is a problem. They literally baited the audience into buying this game, because some people just bought the game for Joel and Ellie.
Yes, there was false advertising in the trailers.
And I'm not saying that's necessarily the main reason I hate this game, but that's still a scummy thing to do. That's still a very scummy thing to do. And when I say politics, I don't mean like necessarily like governmental politics. I mean like politically correct things, you know. I mean, I'm talking more about that. Do you want me to explain that, or do you want me to just keep my mouth shut? Because if I explain it,
user scores are still above average.
Because if I explain it, then a lot of people probably get mad at me for saying what I'm about to say. Even though it's already been said several times by several other people that have way bigger followings than I do. So it's not like it's gonna affect my channel that much.
What politically correct things are you talking about?
But okay, politically correct. Okay, you ready? The DLC that you're talking about, Ellie's obviously a lesbian. I mean, for the most part, we know she's lesbian. We don't. I mean, all we know, she's dated only girls. So we're gonna call her lesbian.
Play the game as you talk about it. LOL, we already waited 20 minutes.
But Ellie's lesbian. In the DLC for the first game, she kissed. You already said her name. I already forgot her name because no offense, I didn't really care about her. But she kissed the girl in that DLC. But in this game, I mean, okay, before I get too ahead, in the DLC, it was just like a thing that happened. It wasn't like the main focus of that. It was a side plot. It was something to let us know, like, she's kind of into this.
Politically correct?
No. I'm not saying that. But when you get in the first game, it wasn't a main focus. It was a side plot. That's why it was in a DLC. Now in The Last of Us 2, once again, they have that. I'm not angry against that by any means. In fact, I accept it. I think we need better representation. But this isn't necessarily the best representation of that. Because instead of making it like a side thing, they kind of make it like
being gay the main focus in part 2?
Not necessarily the main focus, but it's kind of like it's kind of played with for laughs and shits and giggles. I'm not saying everything needs to be serious, but it doesn't need to be like it doesn't need.
Sure, it's over, Joel.
Okay, you really want to be that way. You really want to be that petty right now. Because I already know the story's over, Joel. I already explained that. I already know that. I don't need to re-explain that. I'm saying that you don't need to insert every little thing into your game just so you can get that audience. You don't need to make your game for everyone. Games are not meant for every person. Games are not meant to be the fucking soul catcher, you know? They're not meant to attract everyone. You don't need to do that. That's not the point. Instead of focusing on, I don't know, just trying to like include an audience that wasn't there in the first place. Why don't you pander more for the audience that has supported you and been there for you guys since the beginning? The people that actually care. The people that actually care about the games that you put out. Not the audience that wasn't there in the first place. People supported these guys and they kind of spat in their faces with this game. And I don't really see them doing much better in the future. I mean, I don't know if they're making anything. I don't know if anything's going on down with Naughty Dog. But I've supported them for almost my entire life. I was a major Crash Bandicoot fan when I was a kid. I still am. I haven't played the fourth one, but I'm still a major Crash Bandicoot fan. I haven't really played much of Jak and Daxter, but I know they're good games. The Last of Us 1, great game. This one, in my opinion, I'm not really vibing with it. Not the worst game I've played, not the worst game by any means. I've played really bad games. But, I mean, like, it's not my cup of tea, man.
I'm not sure what they did to spit eye the faces of the fans by Ellie having a relationship. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh my god, it's not that she has a relationship with Dina. I do not have any issue with her having a relationship with Dina. It's how they decided to utilize that in the game. It's how they did it. Not why they did it. Not should they have done it. I don't care that she has a relationship with another woman. That does not matter to me by any degree. It does not matter what she likes to me. It does not matter if she like, I don't know, if she, I mean, I don't know. It don't matter if she liked...
How did they decide to utilize it in the game? That's the problem.
Okay, why are you fucking interrogating me about this? I'm literally explaining this shit to you, like, in depth. And you're interrogating me.
Do it wrong?
You're interrogating me.
They have done it correctly
on my own stream. You're interrogating me on my own stream. Okay, let me reread that comment so I understand the question clearly. They didn't necessarily like do it terribly wrong, but they didn't do it terribly great either. You can only do so many things in one game that will actually fit. Like, you can have a slight fit, you can have a full fit, you can have a medium fit, you can have a loose fit. This cannot decide where it wants to fit. Nothing in this game really decides where it wants to fit. They can't really tell a good narrative story. Not because of anything relationship-wise. Not because of what Ellie likes. Get that out of your head right now. Not because of what she likes. Narrative-wise. They did not pace the narrative that well. So it made a lot of moments that could have been really sentimental between her and Dina and her and other characters, or moments that could have been really tense. They paced it terribly. It took you out of it.
Interrogating you, just being patient. I was just trying to understand what you mean.
They take you right out of it. Something that could have been really important, they just cut to something else. And then, hours later into the story, when you're already invested in that one thing that you just got switched to, they take you back to the moment before. And then you feel like you don't care about it because they paced it so terribly. They do this several times in the game. We did not need a long thing about Abby. We did not need... Like, it's good that we have content. I'm not saying the content that we got is necessarily trash. It's how they utilize the content that they had there. It's how they're utilizing their content that irritates me. It's not necessarily what we got. I mean, there is some really terrible things in this game that I'm really disappointed with. Especially that ending. It's not even... I'm not even going to get into the ending. That ending, dog shit. Not for the reasons that you think I'm going to say it's bad. The whole premise of this game is...
I think the whole part about Abby is there.
The whole premise of this game, the reason why this game even takes place, is the dumbest thing. It spits in the entire face of the first game. It spits directly in the face of the first game. This whole game did not need to happen. This whole game never even needed to be a thought in someone's head. This whole game never needed to exist, and we would have been fine with it. But instead they decided to release it and then spit in the entire face of the first community. Now the entire entire fan base is split because they cannot decide if this is a good game or not. Hell, even the people that made the game can't decide if it's a good game or not. The own creators cannot decide if this is a good game or not. That should tell you something. Whether you think it's a good game or not, that's fine. You could think it's the best game in the world. You could think it's the worst game in the world. When the people that create the games have no idea what they think about their own game.
You said you don't like what the game is about. What do you think the game is about?
Okay. A lot of people have several points to this, and there is a lot of points that can go into this. But baseline of the story, is a dumb revenge plot on both sides for no reason. Now you could say Abby had a reason. She may have had a reason. That did not mean that she needed to act upon that reason. Ellie may have had a reason. Does not mean she needed to act upon that reason. The whole game could have been avoided if anyone actually had some rationality, you know, if they actually thought through things. Both sides could have been way better. But no, both sides made terrible decisions throughout the entire game that had barely any effect at all. Any meaningful effect. Both sides just went back and forth, and still the plot barely moved from that one idea. You can say, oh, it's about like forgiving people, it's about remembering people. The ending of the game was not really, you could say it was forgiving, which yeah, she kind of forgave Joel. Kind of did. But not really. It was still a spit in the face to Joel. This entire game was a spit in the face to Joel. Joel deserved better. Instead they changed Tommy and Joel's characters to idiots just so those events that happened could go down. Because Joel,
think the game is about revenge or forgiveness.
Joel and Tommy in the first game never would have let what happened in this game happen. But instead they wrote those characters terribly in this game just so those events could go down. Just so those events would happen. They changed the characters so the events in this game could work. They didn't do it because that's how the characters acted before. No, they did it, they wrote them this way so this game would work. Tommy and Joel would never have let what happened in this game. Original Ellie would show resentment, yes, but not to this degree, and she wouldn't take it to the scale that she took it. The events in this game should not have happened. It spits in the face of what the first game was trying to tell you. It lost the dynamic that made the first game. I'm not saying this game needs to ride on what the first game had.
Over 40 minutes ago. Are you going to end the stream soon? Or will you start playing?
I'm sorry, I'm just kind of irritated because I'm giving you my side and you're kind of spitting my side of the argument. You can have your thoughts. I'm not mad that you have your own thoughts, but you're kind of dismissing mine. Like, you're not seeing mine, I'm seeing yours. I understand why you're saying, oh, it's not about this, it's not about that. But you're spitting in my face, like, interrogating me like, are you sure it's about this? Or why do you think it's about that? I'm giving you why I think it's about that. So instead of, like, dismissing it, then at least listen to me. You're hearing me, you're not listening to me. I'm trying my best to be respectful to you. And I know you're probably trying the same too. I'm not saying you aren't. I respect you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. But like, I'm giving you my arguments. And I would agree.
Any of my thoughts? Or did I just ask you questions?
No.
All I'm doing is listening to you.
I would agree there's multiple parts to this game. I would agree that there are several points to this game. But some points, in my opinion, outshine the others, and it really downgrades the quality of this game. I like the gameplay of this game. Nothing against the gameplay. The gameplay is solid. Some story parts, they're actually kind of interesting. But others, like, you hit a high point, and then you reach a low point, and they try bringing you back to that high point just for that high point to be brought right back down again. For hours. This happens hour after hour. Not like directly hour after hour, like I'm not timing it, but I'm saying it happens quite constantly throughout this game. And this game's quite a lengthy game. That's why I'm not really looking forward to streaming a series on this, because of how long it's going to take. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not looking forward to that. And honestly, I might make just videos. I might not stream all of it. I might make videos about it. I don't know.
Are you still waiting for your friend to join?
No, I'm not even waiting on him right now.
Start without them?
I'm talking to you right now, and I'm sorry if you feel like I've been disrespectful. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. I'm sorry for getting a little irritated. It's just I'm giving you all my points, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful about your points. I respect what you think. I'm glad that you have had a good time with the game. I'm not in the same boat as you. I'm sorry that I'm not. I'm happy that you had a good time with this game. That's something that you can say that I can't. I'm really sorry if I was disrespectful to you. I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to say that I don't really like this game. You can like what you like. I can like what I like. Now, if you want to follow that, that's fine. If you don't, then I really couldn't care. Okay? I'm not trying to treat you like a man baby. I'm really not. Okay? I'm just saying, you vibed with this game. I did not. That's fine. We're gonna shake on it.
I waited for 40 minutes for you to start. LOL. I only asked you questions about the game. I never said.
Oh, sorry. Dang it, now my PS4 is like slow. Okay, just give me a second. I mean, you were kind of throwing in your side. Kind of. But listen. I appreciate it, okay? But if we could just shake on it, so I can actually, start doing this. And I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. But you got me when I get into my things, okay? I love having discussions with people. I mean, on my streams, not really. Because words can be taken out of context on streams very, very easily.
What is my side then? Because I never said anything, I only asked you questions.
I mean, there's little hints of it here and there. You didn't necessarily say your side, but you really did imply your side. I'm trying to end it right here. So you can either keep on going with me and end it, or you can keep it going. Which one do you want to do?
Because good. Let's play LOL.
I'm really sorry, okay? You kind of got me at a bad night. I'm not necessarily in the best mood tonight, okay? So I'm sorry if I came off rude or angry or mad. Nothing against you, okay? I just have a lot going on right now. None of that's your fault. None of that is my stream's fault.
Start.
And so that right there kind of irritated me. So I'm trying to be genuine with you. I'm just apologizing for it. So, and once again, this is my stream. So I hope you realize you're on my time. You're on. See, when I say things like that, I hate it. Because I don't like being a dick. Like, if I really wanted to, I can end it right now. Not going to, because you want to watch it. But I also don't have to do anything for you. I don't owe anything to you, and you don't owe anything to me. Okay? That's how it is. I don't owe anything to you, you don't owe anything to me.
Emoji thumbs up.
I hope we're on the same page here.
Just waiting patiently.
I don't know why you're so desperate to watch me stream. I really don't. I'm just a random YouTuber that surprisingly got on this one night just to stream. So before I start this, are we on the same page? I wasn't trying to be a dick by any means. Okay? Was not. See, now I feel really bad. Because I wasn't trying to be anything. Sorry. Sorry. I know you just been waiting. I have to connect my stream for a second just so I can make sure everything's going A-okay. Just so I can regulate certain things also. If it works. There. I should say that I joined the stream. Not like for a long time, just for a little bit. I don't know. Okay. Are we on the same page? Are we good? Or are we gonna have to get into another pissing match again? We're all good here? We okay with each other? Or now?
Thank you for starting. Emoji smiling face with smiling eyes. Now I'm happy.
Are we on the same page here? That's all I need to know.
I think we should go out like you did.
I'm sorry to say.
From a stroke? Oh.
I'm sorry to say, but if we're gonna continue to stream with the pissing match, I might as well just end the stream.
Come on, you're way too reckless.
Because
Look who's talking.
I'm not into that, you know. I prefer being chill, you know, not being assholes to each other. Listen, right here, I'm apologizing to you. I'm saying sorry. Was not trying to be rude to you. Wasn't trying to be a dick. I hope you understand that. Okay? I appreciate you being here. It doesn't sound like it, but I really do. It means the world to me. Even one person watching.
Fuck you.
It's amazing. It really is.
Hey, should we check these houses out?
It's just I was not really looking forward to making anything on this game. But I convinced myself that I can handle it for now. I just realized they wanted me to get off. I'm gonna get off. I think. Hopefully I wasn't even paying attention to the dialogue right there. Yeah, that's why I don't talk that much and
What do you know about this place?
don't like play because I'm not good at multitasking sometimes with those two things. Okay, Ellie, that should have been easy. Actually, I like segments like this where it's more like up close and personal, you know. Like I love these kinds of things. I mean, I'm not gonna get a whole rant again. Like I'm not gonna do that. I like these. I like these kinds of things. It reminds me of Red Dead more than anything. That's what kind of what it reminds me of, especially with like animations like this.
Isn't it one of those superhero cards you're all into? Oh yeah. What are you doing tonight? I was thinking of inviting Joel to watch a movie. Oh. guys good?
Yeah.
What movie you guys gonna watch? What's Joel into?
Curtis and Viper 2. That's the one that's been on my radar for a while.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I used to watch these cheesy 80s action movies. He's really into them.
Oh, no.
I actually really like them, too. What about you? What are you doing later?
Some people were talking about sneaking out. Going sledding.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. You wanna meet up after?
Okay. Maybe I'll...
There we go. I like that detail.
Okay.
See, I like small details in games. That's one thing I really like.
Okay,
Like animation
so two
details.
former
I love
commandos
animation
that go
details.
rogue to fight bad guys.
Those things
And I think in this
are
one,
really cool.
They go up against Russian spies or something.
I'm more interested in this than I thought I would be.
Alright, so the young one, Viper, he's a trained ninja. And he's a complete badass.
Guessing, yeah.
First
Guess
movie.
I can't climb that.
10.
Okay, I think that's all we can. Did I go over here? I swear I remember going over here, didn't I?
Still making movies?
Has to be.
Yeah, I went over here.
How do you know? Maybe
Yep.
they're all just like us. Just surviving day to day.
Horsey horse.
I write new music.
This is this has to be the
Not
one.
a camera.
Don't lie, Ellie. I see that PS3 in your room. I see that PS3. You guys have electricity. I'm surprised you don't play no Jack and Daxter. You have the case. I'm pretty sure you have Uncharted also.
Temperature dropped.
That'd be so weird if you had Uncharted, but I'm pretty sure she does. Okay. Have to. Ooh.
Easy going.
Ew. It's cool. I like the details though. This game. Okay, one thing I have to give this game is it looks great. This game looks amazing for this kind of thing. I mean, Naughty Dog games have always looked pretty good. Not my favorite looking games, but they've always looked good. Like beautiful, you know. They look amazing. That's one thing that you can never say bad about a Naughty Dog game is the graphics. Even if it's like an older game, the graphics for that time, probably amazing.
Take to bring down a moose. More than one. Where the hell are they?
Let's go find them.
I have to get reused to use controls again.
Shit. I hear some inside. How the fuck did they get in there?
More importantly, how do we get in there?
Oh, I don't know how we get in there. I don't know at all. I don't think they react to light, can they? I don't think so. Okay, we need to do this carefully, Ellie. Yeah, good thing they don't react to light. I'm glad that she also has. I mean, I liked in the original game how you kind of had the.
Then crash warped.
That's what. I don't know. That's debatable. I mean, I'm not gonna get into that debate right now, but that's debatable. It's all up to taste, you know. It's all up to preference. Me personally, I'm not a graphics person. I don't care about graphics. I care about the gameplay and the story. The game could look terrible, but if the story and gameplay is good, oh, I'm playing it.
Let's see if we can get around to the back of this.
If the game looks great, but it has terrible story,
Idea.
I'm not playing it. Simple as that. Is there anything out here? Let me see. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Ooh, now this is what exploring gets you. Ooh. I don't think I found this room in my first playthrough. That's cool. One thing I can never get over is that you can crawl in this game now. Reminds me of Metal Gear Solid with like the stupid. I mean, it's funny, but it's like the snake crawl. It's gonna make noise, isn't it? Yep. Ah, see it. Yeah, that's. I'm not good with the combat in this game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not good with the combat in this game.
You good?
So
Yeah.
I was never good with the combat in this game.
Thanks.
I mean, it's easy combat. What? Yeah, this is normal. I usually play on normal before I play on hard.
Yeah, it's a good question. What's the most infected you've ever taken down on patrol? It's gotta be the one I had with Joel a year or so ago.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was like...
Wait, there we go. Reload.
You? Cleared about 20 once.
Reload.
Passing through. Fuck.
Alright, we're all reloaded.
We'll get you a new personal record today.
Okay, I forgot where I have to go. I don't know why I'm still like sneakily walking around. You probably just explained to me where we need to go. I just wasn't paying attention.
I think I'll play on Grounded when I do a playthrough of this game.
See, but you probably play this game or the original way more often than I do. I played the original a decent amount, not a lot. I never was really one to really replay the original, but like, I mean, like when I did. But I haven't played the first Last of Us in probably a few years. And okay, I see where we need to go now. I haven't played like the first Last of Us in like a few years.
I played the original a lot.
But this one I haven't even touched. Like I've had it for a long while, and I've barely touched it. I mean, it uses like the same gameplay ideas, so it's not like it's a departure from the first one. Like it has a lot of controls really similar to the first one, so it's not like it's that much different. But I haven't. Keep in mind, I haven't played either in a long while, so I'm not used to playing. Like I'm used to playing the gameplay. Once again, the gameplay is not hard for me. It's getting used to patterns and all that. That is okay. What am I getting caught by? Oh, crap! Just give me a second. I keep on forgetting dodging the thing. I hate that. I'm not good at dodging. I was never good at dodge timing. I was never good at that. I'm gonna get my ass beat. Because I was never good at this. At least in this game. Okay, that went better than I thought it would. It still went bad, but it went better than I thought it would. Yeah, no, I can never subject anyone else to this pain.
We still gotta get the ones
I would never do that to anyone else.
Let's keep circling the building.
I would allow myself to go to jail before I subject anyone else to this pain. Oh, I just realized I just threw a brick. I was gonna see if I had to like actually like reload or something. I threw a brick. Okay, here's a bottle. We can do that. I can deal with a bottle. I can deal with a bottle. Hopefully I don't mess up this name. Alright, the Gamer 45, I can get that. Coded. Or coded, I don't know. But okay, who's all here? And then Zillinor. I'm not gonna do that.
Ellie, help me up there.
I'm not gonna do that. All I want is to fucking break the game. Okay, people are joining. That's surprising. Thank you for everyone that joins. I said this at the beginning of the stream too. Thank you for anyone that joins. It does mean like a lot to me.
There's a hole in the roof over there.
4-5.
Oh, code red. Okay, well there's no space, so I didn't know if it's just one word or not. Just wait. Eating. I'm eating right now, Dina. I almost said Dana. Dina, how do you like the gun being pointed at your face? What about a flashlight in your face? Will you look away now, or are you gonna like look straight into it? She just like soulless face right now. She's like, why are you doing this shit to me again? Subjecting me to this pain. Alright, there we go.
Thanks. Look, see? Alright, let's figure out how to get in there.
Well, let's just walk in. Sorry if I pause or like whatever I'm eating. So, you right hear it. Alright. I already know what I have to do. Kind of. I remember this part because it's like it's really self-explanatory. So I like sequences like this. This is cool. Yeah, I know it's gonna happen. Ooh, you can hear the buttons. Okay, it's not really good to make that much noise, is it?
Code Red, do you like this game? Nice.
Okay, listen. Let's not get into a debate this time, though. Okay? Let's not start a debate this time. That's all I'm gonna ask. Please stay away from the debates right now, please. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay. I can go in there. I'll squeeze through here. Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Slander,
yoink.
have you played this before?
Actually, yeah.
Okay, yeah, please don't start debates or arguments amongst my comments.
Yes,
I really
love this game, I
really don't need that. I'm not saying you're trying to. Just please try to keep it away from the debatey side right now. I'd appreciate it. Right, that's right. I can go in here. And hey, there actually is something here. Wait, is there? Oh, it's a bottle. Is there anything over here? Nope. Tina, I hate that. Hate how they just follow me, like wherever I go.
Love this game too.
I hate that.
This game is beautiful.
Okay, I have to remember where to go. Oh yeah, I have to go up here. Can I just like... Okay, that's alright, that's dumb. Can I just like go right here and then... No? Okay. Kinda like... I can't climb that either. Kinda like... Climb this and then climb... There we go. And then... So for some reason I can climb that. Okay.
This way.
Oh, I guess she just can't use her eyes, Ellie. I guess she just doesn't know unless you tell her everywhere she needs to go. What a great piece of information, Ellie.
Should we check for supplies?
Pistole. Amaruni.
Code Red, what would you give this game out of 1-0?
Hey, got some alcohol.
Make some bandages. Oh, that's really convenient, isn't it?
Fix yourself up.
It's not like it's a scripted event or anything. It's not like that. That's what's going on right now. You know, they would never do that. They're all about doing things organically. Oopty doopty. Okay.
I see spores in there. Masks on.
You don't need a gas mask. Why don't? Okay. Okay, I know the reason behind why she doesn't tell anyone about her immunity, but surely wouldn't you tell the person that you like about it? I mean, okay, it's a really dumb thing to do, I know, for really obvious reasons.
I will give it a 1-0. I'm so hipped for The Last of Us HBO TV series and The Last of Us 1 remake.
Okay, you see, I actually am looking forward to Pedro Pascal. I'm pretty sure that's who's playing Joel in the HBO series. I'm actually looking forward to that. Hopefully they don't fuck it up. Hopefully they don't. I'm not saying they're going to.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
But hopefully they don't mess it up. That'd be really disappointing if they did. But I hate to shit on you guys. But nothing could be more fucked up than this game right here. Nothing could be more fucked up than this game right here.
Remember, I don't want to have to shoot you in the face. Oh, that's so sweet.
Nothing could be more fucked up than this game right here.
And I'm excited to see them remake the first game with this graphics.
Keep your eyes peeled for older infected.
See, honestly, I don't know about that one. I mean, yeah, it's cool. I'm not saying the graphics are gonna change the game by any means. I'm not worried about that. I'm not saying like, oh, it's gonna be a massive like difference, you know. Like, I'm not worried about that. That would be cool to see. But I mean, like, I mean, if they don't change anything and they actually stay faithful to the first game, then I mean, it's gonna be the same game, which is gonna be what more disappointing to me. I'm not saying I want them to change it. But I mean, like,
Druckmann is making the HBO show, so I'm confident it'll be great. Emoji smiling face with smiling eyes.
I don't know. Neil Druckmann made this game, and in my opinion, this game isn't that good. So that's not really something that high of a precedence for me. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm glad that they're giving the first game more attention, even though it already got a lot of attention. I'm not too hyped for it because we already got the first game. Not because I'm saying that the remake's bad or going to be bad. I'm just not hyped for it, you know. That's just because of the example I said there.
Stream, but I would like to request you to not pause the game talk. Naughty Dog makes awesome games. What do you mean? Emoji grinning face with smiling eyes.
Okay. First of all, I understand you don't want me to pause the gameplay, but I'm gonna get to what he just said. What do you mean? Naughty Dog makes great games. I already know that. Naughty Dog makes great games. Just because the company makes great.
Thinks this game is bad, and that's okay.
But I'm just gonna say. Just because a company makes great games doesn't mean that their games always need to be great games. This game is great for its own reasons, but not the reasons that I believe everyone else thinks so. I don't think it's okay. I hate to say this because this is probably gonna piss you guys off. I think this is a good
Most
game.
People think it's good. Emoji
no, listen.
Smiling face with smiling eyes.
I think
it's okay too.
I think it's a good game, not a good sequel to a great game. I think it's a good game on its own. But then you put the first game in
the game and state your opinion at the same time.
But when you put the picture. When you put the first Last of Us into the picture, then I don't think this game can ever beat the first Last of Us. This game, in my opinion, will never live up to that, and it doesn't need to, but it feels like it needs to, and that's where.
You need to pause the game to tell us why you don't.
And
like
that's where it falls flat. Not only that, but kind of that. Sorry, I got distracted over here. I'm just fucking talking. Like, I don't know. I wish it kind of tried to be more of its own thing without spitting in the original's face. Like, if it tried to be its own thing and actually paid homage. I'm sorry, I'm like really lost here right now, right here. There we go.
Doesn't live up to the first one too.
But if it paid homage to what the game before it did, then I think people wouldn't have as much of a problem with it. It's how they treated the first game in this game.
To read the comments so you don't have to pause, man.
Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry. Alright. I'm sorry to say this. I'm kind of getting irritated with all the comments because you're also adding on to that issue when I can't hear them over text-to-speech because you guys send them like 300 times a second. Then of course I'm gonna have to pause for a second to read them. I hope you understand that. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't care if you guys comment, but don't get pissy with me on my own channel when I have to pause on my own stream just so I can read the comments because you guys comment so rapidly. That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing against
He's
you.
pausing just because he's distracted.
Like I already told you, like it's hard for me to talk about things because you're asking me questions and you're talking about things, and I have to talk. I like talking about them. I like having discussions with people. I already said that, but it's hard for me to focus on the game. This might not be you, but it's hard for me to focus on the game and like talk about in-depth topics at the same time.
Hello, brother.
Because then you get mixed. Then you get mixed together with certain things.
Your viewers have the right to make requests.
I'm not trying to be mean to you. I understand where you're coming from. It's just annoying.
Hello.
Cause see, when I get into intense moments like this, and then I have to, since I can't hear what's going on because of the game and the comments, or since I can't hear the comments because of how loud the game is, then I have to pause so I can reread your comment. And then it's hard for me to focus and talk at the same time when I'm in intense moments like this. I'm not even gonna get started on this story, man. I'm not getting back into that. I remember liking this part, but finding it kind of difficult at first because I forgot the rules of clickers.
Yeah, same. I think the story is better than the first one.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna agree with that one. I'm not gonna agree with that one, not one bit. You can like this one all you want. You're never gonna catch me agreeing with that.
I like them both, they're both great.
Like, in my opinion, I think that the first game set a bar that this game will never live up to.
Of all time, and this one is the best game ever made.
Okay. I hate to do this to you. Hate to do this to you.
Sup?
No. Once again, you have your own opinions. But no. So this game cannot live up to the bar the first game set, and it knows that.
These blind motherfuckers make
And they fell over themselves trying to make it better than the first game.
And then get the fuck out of here.
They fell over themselves trying to make it better than the first game. And it didn't work out for them, in my opinion. I don't really like the openings to this game either. Not like the opening, but like the beginning opening, like the gameplay wise. Like this is part of it. I didn't really like this part of it. It wasn't even trash. It just wasn't my favorite. I still feel like the first one did an intro a lot better. They put stakes there right away. It made you feel for the characters right away. The only character...
I really like Abby's story and how she becomes a better person than Ellie at the end.
Because the only character that you have feelings for at the beginning of this game are Ellie and Joel, and that's because you played with them in the first game. But this game gives you a new character, and then forgets that they gave you that new character, and then, okay, not trying to spoil much. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, and like tune this next like minute out, just for safety. They give you a new character. They forget about that new character, and then they bring back the new character just to kill him off in some shitty fucking scene, just to air quote prove a point. And it gives you no time to relate or have feelings for those characters, because they don't give those characters any time to develop. and it's disappointing because of how long this game is. They could have given each character probably their own side plot, you know, and still having enough time to finish off the game with the time that they gave this game.
Here.
But they didn't do that. They did not do that. Just give me a second. I have to message someone, but yeah, they did not do that.
I like Abby's story too, but I don't know. I just can't forget about her killing Joel.
Okay, well there's a spoiler right there's a spoiler right there. I'm not mad. Not mad about it. I mean, once again, everyone that's gonna watch a stream prior already knows. So I'm not gonna get on your ass about it. Just don't say too many spoilers, okay? Don't spoil too much. Like, I mean, that's kind of the beginning of the game, so I'm not too mad about it. Just, like, keep in mind, some people might not have played this or seen anything about it, so just keep that in mind, okay? Not mad, I'm just saying. Just watch out, okay? But yeah, I don't know.
I played the game, it's okay, like 2 times.
Well, since he brought that up, I already said why I think that event that happened is so dumb.
You was playing as Abby Laugh.
Okay, the reason why I think Joel's death was so dumb wasn't the fact that he died. It's the reasons why and the situation that he got in to die. So, the plot conveniently brought Joel to the location that everyone was at. The plot or not the plot this time. The writers wrote Joel as a more chillaxed person, and it screwed him over. Like they purposely tinkered with what, like, the rules the character himself had set.
The Last of Us 3 will be about the baby growing up to kill Abby for 10 hours and then you play as Tommy getting divorced for 10 ho. I was crying when Joel died. Emoji crying face. Emoji loudly crying face. Emoji broken heart.
Okay, that's gonna be fucking annoying. No offense, but the emojis are gonna be annoying. But it's not the fact that he died. It's how he died and why he died. Because they wrote him differently, specifically for that one scene. Because originally in the first game, he would have never let that happen. He could see ambushes straight from the start. But in this game, he didn't see that. He didn't see that when him and Tommy were the only people in that room, and there's a whole other group looking at him, eyeing them the entire time. He couldn't see an ambush coming from that. Yeah, that's just bad writing. I'm not mad that he died. It's how he died. It's why he died. That's just bad writing. It's cool that they connected the doctor in the. It's cool that they connected the doctor in the first game to the second game. That's cool. I liked that connection. That actually was like, wow, that actually is good writing right there. But that's actually good writing right there. What pisses me off is that they purposely tampered with the rules that the characters themselves had set for themselves. And they changed the characters just for that one scene so it could occur the way that it occurred. Not because it would have happened naturally. It's because they wrote it that way.
Tommy are becoming more trusting people. I like how much this game makes sense.
But see, to me it doesn't. Because in the beginning of the game, it kind of sets Joel still as like kind of paranoid, especially with the Ellie situation, because Ellie was really getting on his ass for the first game's events, so he's still kind of like paranoid and irritated himself for that. But I'm not mad, because I understand he was living in, like, they were living in a whole little, like, settlement, you know. I'm fine with that. I understand that since he had that security, he would feel safer. But his instincts from being outside for that long period of time would still kick in, you know.
True. They saved Abby's life, so they didn't expect her to kill them.
But okay, you want to know how I would have wrote this game? You want to know how I would have wrote this game to have a better story? Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to talk about how I'd rewrite every single thing in the game. You know what I think?
JJ will grow up to kill Ellie for 10 hours.
You know,
Tommy gets divorced for 10 hours. And
you know,
play as Abby for 3 minutes at
okay, please don't fucking spam the same comments. But listen. The way I would have rewrote those events is, what if instead of Abby killing Joel, what if you, as the player, got to decide if Abby killed Joel? What if you joined Joel's group and you got to see the group grow throughout the game, and you, as Abby, had to decide if you really thought killing Joel was the right idea? What if you, as a player, had that choice? I think that would have made the game a lot better. I think that would open so many doors to a greater story. I think giving the player that freedom would have actually made people care about the game. I think people would have actually...
didn't have a choice as Joel to kill her dad in the first game.
But I think if they switched the norm and let you play as Abby and decide like, yeah, Joel may have done some fucked up shit to my family, or he may have done some really bad stuff beforehand and after that point. But I realize why he's done these things. I realize why he keeps on doing these things. It's not out of hatred. It's because he cares for his family, and he's trying to create a new family. He's trying to create a new group, just like Tommy did.
Please play.
So what if we as players got that choice? That would have changed how the game would have felt. That would have gave the player more freedom, and they would have felt more invested in the story. They would have cared more about these things. It would have made a lot more of an impact on the player. It would have made them keep on wanting to know what happens next. But they didn't do that. They didn't think of that. They had to stick with
Ellie and Joel was
the
in a developing
bland
relationship
script.
in one, and they grew
Exactly. And they threw it away in this game.
The story wouldn't make sense if Abby didn't kill Joel. There's be no reason to continue.
Exactly. That's why I said this game did not need to exist. You proved my point right there. If these dumb events didn't happen, this game wouldn't exist. Exactly. The dumb events that started this game did not need to happen in the first place. They did it because of terrible writing. They did it because they needed an excuse to create another game. Not because they cared about this game. I mean, they cared to an extent. Not because they cared about the fan base. They cared about not even the money necessarily. They just fucking hashed it together because they knew people wanted a new product. And if they didn't release one, then people would have been mad about it.
But we waited 7 years for this game to come out. That's okay. I agree it didn't need to exist. Doesn't mean it isn't good.
And like, you can't say like... I mean, you could say, like, I understand, we waited a long time for this game.
Toy Story 2 didn't need to exist, but it's still 10 out of 10.
That's because it actually had good writing, and good characters, and good character development. This game, as I said, introduces a character, then kills off, like, introduces a character, throws them away for a little bit, brings them back in the story just for them to get killed, in a very disappointing way.
Please play the game.
Okay, I understand. You want me to play the game. But be fucking respectful about it, my guy. Like, I understand that. Be fucking respectful about it. Like, we're having a discussion right here. Like, that's all I'm saying. We're having a discussion right here.
I asked nicely 4 times.
Yeah, and you kept on fucking going at it. And you can't get mad at me, dude. Just fucking start the stream, dude. Keep on doing this.
People can play the game at the same time.
You keep on being like, dude, keep on doing this, man. You know, dude. You keep on giving me points to fucking talk about. That's why I keep on talking about it. That's why I stop. I already told you, I like discussions. Getting into deep depth discussions are something you actually have to focus on because you need to articulate your words properly. I don't want to just half-ass it. Because if I half-ass it, then the words come out wrong.
Talking to Code Red.
And because if I half-ass what I say, then it's gonna sound bad and I'm gonna sound wrong. I mean, I don't always sound right. I'm not trying to always sound right. We have our own opinions. Everything's subjective, you know? You like some things, I like some things. I hate some things, you hate some things too.
Does anyone want the game to be paused?
Oh my god, this isn't a fucking vote. You know? This is a goddamn stream, my guy. Not a fucking vote. Okay?
LOL.
Like, see, it's shit like this that makes me not want to stream. And it sucks, because I'm a fucking small YouTuber.
Yes, this is a stream, not a pause menu.
Oh my fucking god, dude. This is my goddamn stream. You hopped onto my stream, taking up my time. I appreciate you being here, but you don't have to be a dick about it, you know? This is my schedule. This is something I do for fun. And then here you are taking the fucking fun out of it.
It's okay, Joker, cause you do you, bro.
You're sitting here fucking taking the fun out of it.
Let's just watch the pause menu then.
Oh my fucking god. See, it's shit like this that makes me not want to stream. It's shit like this that makes me stop doing YouTube. Because literally, I'm spending my time, my schedule, time that I could be actually doing something, I don't know, just more fulfilling. But no, I thought, hey, I'd do something nice. I'd start a series, and then this is what I fucking get. If you really want people to stay on a fucking platform, then this is not the way to do it. And this is not the way to get me to like your points. Even if you had good points, the way you're fucking, the way you're treating it is making me fucking annoyed. It's fucking taking me right out of it. Whatever you had to say, you just fucking threw it all away.
Your top 5 favorite games.
You just fucking threw it all away, you know? Whatever fucking respect I had, you're just constantly just fucking throwing it away like fucking chicken strips, you know? Because this is my goddamn stream. I'm taking time out of my night. You could do whatever you want with your night. No, I chose to stream tonight. You could choose to leave whenever you want. I chose to do what I want. This is what I want to do. Deal with it. I wanted to make content tonight. I thought I'd actually do something for me and for other people. Cause like it's shit like that that makes me not want to come back and do shit like this. It's shit like that makes me like not want to do series, you know?
2 mobile games, Last of Us 1, 2. I don't really have a top 5.
Cause then you get into fucking debates like this. Shit, yeah, I'm dead. I was doing so good too. I was doing so good. I was doing so good too. I see, like, I'm kind of irritated with you.
Subscribe to you, Joker Fist.
Like, I'm not I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm mad at you. I mean, I kind of am because of the way you're fucking treating this shit. Like, at the end of the day, I appreciate everyone that comes by here. But, like, you don't know what... I don't know what goes on in your personal life, and I don't need to know what goes on in your personal life. But you don't know what's going on with me either. I have a lot of shit going on. I could have chosen to not do this tonight, but I did it because I like doing it. I did it because it makes me happy. But then you start saying shit like that, and it makes me not happy, and it makes me not want to do what I actually like doing. It drives me away from my passion. Because this is my time. You're on your own schedule. You can choose to leave whenever you want. I just don't like leaving in the middle of my streams because someone pissed me off. I don't like doing that. I've done it before, and I don't fucking like doing it. And saying what you say really is fucking kind of a dick move, you know? It makes me feel like I'm bad for it. When you're on my stream, you're on my time. Like that's how it is.
The worst game you ever played?
It's like you're on my time right now. You can leave whenever you want. I can't.
Thank you for playing the game.
I can't. I can't leave whenever I want.
And he's still moving? Nope.
Okay, that one went better.
You know what? I'm impressed with us. Yeah.
I appreciate you too, Joker. Thank you for playing. That's what we're here for.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's go to the next lookout and take a fucking break.
You know, streams don't always have to be about gameplay, right?
Agreed.
Sometimes people just start streaming because they want to talk about issues. They want to talk about things they actually are passionate about. Streams aren't always about just the gameplay, you know? Like, I've started streams before where I wanted to talk about life issues, where I wanted to talk about why I've been gone. It's not always about the gameplay, it's about the content itself. It's about the quality of the content, you know? Yeah, the gameplay can be considered a part of that. But I think it's more about the creator themselves than it is the game that they're playing.
True, but when you're playing a game, that's what people expect.
Yeah, but at the same time, this is my channel. And if you actually, I mean, I'm not saying you have to go back and watch every one of my videos. Don't do that. But like, if you ever knew anything about me, then like literally I think 2 streams ago, I think like 3 months ago, two or four streams ago, I think.
Sounds good. What you say goes.
Was literally about me talking about issues that was going on in my life. But you wouldn't know that, because you don't know me. I talk about my issues on my streams. That's one of my favorite things to do. That's one way I release stress, you know? But you wouldn't know that. And I'm not blaming you for not knowing that. I'm just irritated at the fact, like, you're expecting me to, like, follow norms of fucking streaming. Like, this is my channel. Like, I don't have to follow anyone else's rules because this is my channel. The only person I look up to, my parents, and maybe fucking YouTube, because YouTube is the one that controls this shit. And they don't even do a good job of it. They don't do their job of managing this. They act like they do, but they never do. They don't do a good job of controlling any of this. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go.
It's your channel.
Well, every time you say that, you kind of back up on the statement like 5 seconds later, and you're telling me what to do. Like this is my life right here. You're on my schedule right now.
Here's what we're gonna do.
I'm not in yours. You're on mine.
Hurl me up through that hole in the roof.
you can decide to leave whenever
I'm a
you
small
want.
YouTuber, 2 men, we're all in this together.
You can leave whenever you want. I'm not forcing anyone to stay here. I never have and never will. That's not who I am.
understand.
That should hold us.
Same here.
But like, it's fucking irritating. 'Cause, like, I'm not always just a gaming channel. Like, I mean, I am, but I kind of like doing not necessarily like commentary stuff, but like stuff just talking about
I'm
issues.
not arguing with you, please.
Here I go.
I like talking about issues. I like talking about things that are going on in the world. I like highlighting problems that are going on with me, you know? Because not everyone gets the opportunity to do so. So I think it's better for people if they actually realize that like, they're not alone in this. Other people go through that kind of stuff. I think releasing that stress through a channel is a good way to do that. Because it reaches people. People will understand. Because most likely people watching that kind of content are also people that are also going through those kinds of problems. That's how it's always been for me.
Let's
It hasn't.
change the subject then. What do you think is going on in the world?
I mean, we have. I'm not a political person, but we have the Russia and Ukraine stuff. A lot of sites are getting taken down. A lot of videos are getting taken down because people don't know how the copyright system works.
Emoji face with tears of joy.
A lot of younger YouTubers and a lot of new YouTubers are getting content taken down because once again people don't know how to like use the actual copyright system. They just abuse it.
Turn back. We won't make it.
Like little shits. Other than that, I don't really care too much about world problems right now. I mean, nothing's really going on other than what I said. Yeah, the Russia and Ukraine stuff. I mean, that's that. So, I mean, everyone knows about that though.
To get an electric car and gas to go away forever one day.
I mean, I don't think electric cars are all also what they are always said to be. I don't think there's any true form of a perfect car, you know? Everything's gonna have its problems, and it just takes time for those problems to show themselves. I'm interested in them, but not my dealio. I'm not a car person.
I'll get the door.
And you remember how I said I like talking about personal
Electric
things?
cars don't go that far, to be honest with you.
Well, the reason I like talking about personal problems is because I actually have something coming up right now.
Never came inside.
It's nothing like weird, it's just sad, and I gotta deal with it in like 3 days. So, I've never told this to anyone on stream. I mean, if you guys want to be, you guys can be the first stream to ever hear this story. But I don't know if I'm willing to tell it.
Shit.
Yeah, it's rough.
I gotta see what's back there.
Can I throw a bottle? Yep.
Alright, that works.
Cause a lot of shit's going on with me right now. It's honestly been hard to deal with.
All this electronics.
That's why I like streaming, because it just allows me to be me on my terms, no one else's terms but mine. Then when someone tells me I can't do or that I shouldn't do what I like doing, then that kind of pisses me off. Because as I said, you're on my schedule, I'm not on yours.
It was a firefly? He served with Tommy. I had no idea. Yeah. They got into some real dark shit.
Be positive 999.
He said he blew up a
I mean, not everything about me is positive though. I was dealing with a lot today. As I said, I'll be dealing with a lot in 3 days. May 4th. I'll be dealing with a lot then.
he and Tommy slow tortured some big Fedra general. I don't know. I don't buy Tommy doing that, though.
He could do worse. That's better.
Oh, wow. Impressive workbench, Eugene. I bet you could mod your gun with this gear.
How convenient. I don't really need anything right now. I'm good. Okay.
Oh, hello. Ellie, look at the floor. There's more stuff down there.
You see a way down?
Not here.
I just googled it. The average car can travel 200 to 400 miles on a coal tank, while a Tesla can travel 262 on a sea.
Oh my god. It's Tommy and Eugene. They look like babies here.
It's Weed Juice. WRLD is down there smoking it, LOL.
I forgot how we get down there. God, I also had a flashlight. Nope. 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 Okay, Dina, you just walked right in my way. I should jump on it and brakes. Yeah. I already forgot what to do. I've already been here through here. I don't need to walk this way. Alright, let's see
I
what...
think it's cool that Teslas charge themselves when driving downhill. Emoji slightly smiling face.
I can't even aim the gun. That's Uncharted 2 right there. I mean, you can kind of read it. And there's Jak and Daxter. I can't see what's under it, though. Yeah, they have electricity over here, so I wouldn't doubt that they play PS3 games. I wouldn't doubt it. And I miss the original PS3 controllers. I love those. Those things are fucking, like, they're the Nokia controllers, basically. Those things don't break that easily, unlike the PS4 controllers. PS4 controllers, they depressingly break, like, extremely fast. I'm still, like, stuck.
The first game is Uncharted Drake's Fortune.
Yes, I know. That's Uncharted 2 right there, though. That's what I'm talking about.
I owned a PS3, but not anymore.
I still have my PS3. I still have a year one PS3. And so, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I still have a year one PS3. And so, I could turn it on right now, but I'm not going to.
What's he got down here?
Well, it's obviously a sex den. That's why he didn't tell you about it.
I hope it's a sex den. For his
Yes,
sake.
I'm saying the
So
game
lonely,
underneath
man.
Uncharted 2 is Uncharted Drake's Fortune.
Oh my god. It's weed. That's a lot of dead weed.
There's gonna be a Crash Bandicoot reference coming up, I already know. It's gonna be in the sex tapes.
Oh, there we go.
You think it's still good?
Does weed go bad?
Let's find out.
I'd say probably not. I mean, I don't know. Everyone else in my school would know, but I wouldn't. No showing shoulders in this
Give me that.
game.
yeah,
That's
okay,
illegal. Oh god.
Okay. It's
That rule would already been broken by now.
fuck it.
Well,
What the fuck?
there goes glass shards in your weed.
I got it open, didn't I?
And this is why they don't hire her to fix anything.
Corn.
Smells good.
It's fucking weed. It's gonna smell like weed.
I mean, gonna be stuck here a while, right?
Why don't you both take one and be like fucking Snoop Dogg or something,
Totally trapped.
instead of fucking pimping out and sharing with each other? I mean, I guess it's kind of, I don't know, more personal that way, but still.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't know, can you?
And they act. I don't think this is the first time they've interacted with weed.
1 being like absolute trash.
I mean, we know what 1 to 10 is. We know that scale. We already know that scale. It's used like all the time in other things, Dina.
How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Fucking dog shit. So 0 out of 10. We'd rather kiss a toilet seat. Rather kiss a toilet seat, Dina.
Did I say that?
Okay. There is, if you go on YouTube, you can find the face models that actually play this game, and they're actually really nice people. So you can find Dina and Abby's face model. Like like the people that use
RLD joined them. It's alternative cut.
6?
that they
Wow,
like
a
the
solid
people that they
6.
base the faces off of. They actually played Last of Us 2. They both have their own series, so go check them out. I can't remember their names, but you can find them easily. Just look up like Dina plays Last of Us 2 or Abby plays Last of Us 2 and you'll find them. But yeah, go check them out. They're great people. They're amazing people.
You're infuriating.
And I hate how people were sending hate to Abby's like face model and voice actor, because I'm pretty sure they're different people. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they're different people. I hate how they sent like threats and all that shit to either the actors, because it's not their fault.
This better be better than a 6.
Like they're just here to make a game. Don't send death threats for any reason. Even if it's you think the shittiest game, that's not right. Don't ever threaten someone's life over a fucking game, man. Bottom line, never do that. Fucking pathetic. Okay, I know they're getting to a good part. I have to read the comment. Alright. Alright. I have something bigger. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Just wait. I'm messaging someone. You want to talk to me for a second? If I message this person, then go ahead. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the stream. I know fucking Brian isn't, but it's whatever. It's fucking almost 12 already, goddamn. Yeah, I know he isn't, but it's not fucking Paj. but thank you for I'm not ending it. If it sounds like I'm ending it,
and for me.
I'm not ending it. But thank you for stopping by, everyone. See, I like Abby. I mean, I don't really like Abby as a character, but I think she's a cool character. She just needed, like, not even, she didn't need more time. She had a lot of time in this game, but she needed a better usage of her time, you know? She needed a better use for her time than what she has. Like, she had a lot of time. They didn't use that time wisely. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh fuck. I was not wanting to fight any Zambinos today. Okay. So they hit me, I can tell. I was probably like worried I had to fight a bunch of zombies, but no, this is a scripted segment. Sometimes it was like World War Z. It wouldn't be funny if it's like a World War Z.
By the way, make sure you stay
This way.
I have to go this way, right? Oh fuck, where do I have to go? Where do I have to go? No. Don't get overrun, do not get overrun. You climb, do not get overrun. I have to climb this way, right? Oh no. I love shit like this. But I get so fucking confused on where to run in segments like this, because you're just running so much. And you not fucking climb that. Fuck, where am I supposed to run, man?
Getting it on scene.
I can't hear the comments because all the fucking shit's going on. Is it right here? Yeah, okay. There we go. It's right here. Oh, I could have picked up ammo. I could have picked up ammo right there. I can't go back now. Can't go back now. Can't go back now. There's your hat, you dumb bitch.
Give me your hand. We're gonna have to run.
I love this fucking character. I love both their character models in this game. I like how Joel and Tommy look in this. They look really good. I don't. Oh fuck this way. Sorry, I know I paused at like a really tense moment. But I like their character models. They have great character models. Like, that's not the issue I have. Obviously not. The character models look amazing. I like a lot of the character models in this game.
You okay?
But I don't know, they just wrote the characters in a way that they would never act beforehand, you know?
Abby is jacked. Her combat skills are incredibly.
Yeah, I don't know when that happens, so I have to be careful about that. I haven't looked at anything like that before. I mean, I've looked at, like, that's not what I mean, but I mean, like, I never looked for it, you know? Like, it's never something I look for, so I don't know when it happens in the game. Yeah, the combat-wise, she's way better than Ellie. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. She's way better than Ellie, combat-wise, like, no doubt.
Through this door, come on!
She's really hurting now, though.
She thinks her top up.
Oh yeah, I know. I already know that. If it was just a bra scene, they probably wouldn't care about it. But because I'm pretty sure the scene after this with Ellie and Nina, they're in their bras, and YouTube doesn't care. It's the titty shot. I mean, I don't even know if it was a titty shot, but they only care about titty shots and shit like that. They don't care about anything else. But if it has a titty, if it's even a man nipple, they will fucking take you down for it.
Everything else.
Wait, okay, I gotta read that again. Wait. Do you see everything? I'm telling you, I've never fucking watched a scene. So, I never looked for it. I'd never looked for it, so yeah. I already know who it's between. It's between her and the dude at the beginning. I already know that. It's like I'm not surprised about that. I already knew. I already know who it's about, or not who it's about, who it's with. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Ah, okay. I mean, I could handle a titty shot. YouTube, on the other hand, cannot handle a titty shot. I might need to turn up the fucking. Let's wait. Just give me a second. I could handle a titty shot. I'm not gonna lie. I could use a good titty shot. YouTube, on the other hand, could not handle a good titty shot. YouTube could not handle a titty shot. I'm sorry that I said titty this much. Dude, that's fucking good, Joel. Oh, that's a fucking clicker. Yeah, I should not have tried fighting that thing. She could probably take on a clicker if the game didn't insta-kill you right away if you tried doing it. Yeah, she could probably get away with fighting that fucking... Alright. But yeah. Fucking, she could probably take on a clicker on her own if she really tried. Fucking bare hand that shit. Oh shit. Sorry, I missed each one.
Well, Abby is so flat-chested that a lot of people thought she was the trans character in the game.
You know the funny thing? I was actually gonna talk about that. Like, I was gonna say, like, you know, people thought she's transgender. But then I didn't want to, like, hurt anyone's feelings. Because I know a lot of people get butthurt with even the mentioning of that in any discussion considering video games. Yeah, a lot of people thought she was transgender. And people especially thought that because her dad was the doctor. So they were especially rooting with that theory. But I mean, like, nah, somehow she's fucking jacked. I don't know.
But Abby is cisgender.
Yeah, somehow she's just fucking jacked. Just give me a second. Sorry, you stopped me from messaging, so let me finish this. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to redo this part so many goddamn times. Alright, fuck. Now I gotta turn the game volume down. Because now the game volume is really loud. Okay, yeah, that's better. That's better. Kind of. It's quieter. It helps. Yeah. Do I need help anymore? Okay, I could be. Wait, what? I forgot. Okay, can you beat the shit out of them with weapons? I always thought that was a thing. I guess not. I guess that was not. I guess that was not an ability. Okay, I'm gonna finish these off while I message my big boyfriend, if you get what I mean.
I legit thought Abby was trans the entire time I played as her.
I never thought that.
You have to shoot the clickers.
I mean, I know how clickers work, but I always, like, in my head, I always filled the face of, like, oh, hey, you can, like, hit him with melee weapons. I guess I was never right about that. I told you, it's been years since I played the original, and it's been a long while since I played this one. It hasn't been years, because it's only been out for, like, 2 years. But, that's a piece of hair. I almost ate a fucking piece of hair with my goddamn, lifesavers. That was fucking nasty as shit. But, I never thought she was transgender. I'm glad, okay, this may sound really fucking, I don't know what's the word for it, but this may sound really bad, but I'm glad they didn't go that way. Not because I have anything against it. I just think it would have taken away from the character more, you know? I think it would have taken away from Abby. I don't know. I'm not saying because it's a bad trait. It's not.
You can attack clickers with melee weapons under certain circumstances.
Like it wouldn't hurt me either way if she was or if she wasn't. Like it wouldn't hurt my feelings. I just personally I think it would take away from.
I do like the transgender character in the game.
No, isn't his name or his or her name? I'm sorry, Lev, isn't it? The kid that she takes care of at the end of the game, isn't that the kid? Isn't that the kid we're talking about? I'm gonna wait before I say anything, because if I'm wrong,
his name is Lev.
Alright, yeah, it's Lev. So, yeah, his character, I actually like his character. They did it right. They actually had some good representation in this. I mean, it's not like modern representation. It's in a zombie apocalypse. You're not gonna get perfect representation. I didn't expect any representation, but what we got was good. I'm actually
female. He's great.
I'm actually. Sorry, I have to sneeze. I'm actually proud that I'm proud that they chose to go that way and they actually did it well instead of like other games where it's like they just do it for the sake of doing it. I feel like they actually kind of had a reason this time in this game. So that's one thing I can actually say that they did good. That's one thing I can say they did good. They actually did Lev good, you know. So I'm happy for that. That's good. But yeah, I never thought as I almost called her Ellie, as Abby being transgender in any way. It just never passed my mind, you know. I mean, it was like funny theory when it came out, like when everyone like thought it, but I never thought it, you know. I never thought that could be the truth. Come on, those dudes just keep on punching me. I'm just trying to live here. God damn it, man. Dude, I'm getting hit from every angle. I can't goddamn react. See, this is one reason I hate doing streams, because if I was playing this on
Abby is irregularly flat.
Because if I was playing this on my own, like without the stream going on, cause you know like how when you start streaming it's like, oh hey, like I'm just suddenly doing. Sorry, I thought I heard something.
Really ripped.
Sorry, I just thought I heard something. Like, you know how when you get on stream, it's like, oh hey, I'm suddenly doing like really terrible. And then you start playing on your own afterwards, and it's like, what? Where'd all this skill suddenly come from? I don't know, this seems like a curse that every streamer deals with. Some people just go with it, and some people get annoyed by it. I kind of go with it, you know?
And not about to totally put a trans character in the game.
Alright, just wait. I'm gonna not check comments at the moment, just so I can focus on this for a quick second. Just, oh yeah. Okay. Alright, just give me a second. Tommy, you can wait. Tommy, where are you? Okay, that was Joel. There we go.
take over? Just keep those infected away.
I almost fucking hit Joel.
Watch it.
Blink. Hey, you're supposed to fucking keep on hitting. Supposed to keep on hitting the fucking zombie, man.
Hey, still with us?
Yeah.
Hey. Dude, fuck, man. I hate this fucking... I like the melee. I like her melee, because her melees are cool. I feel like, I don't have fucking anything, man. I don't even know if ammo matters. Like, I don't know if they carry over the fucking ammo throughout these segments. Like, I don't know if there's, like, ammo continuity. But if there is, then I'm fucked. He just fucking disappeared. He went into the void. He fucking pieced out. Alright, fuck. I had to clean off my analog stick because the fucking lifesavers have like, you know how like everything has like a weird little like greasy kind of fucking thing to it? Even if it was candy. And when I touch my fucking analog stick, it like fucking messes it up. Okay, so I have to pause it. I have to fucking read these comments now. Okay, back to the fucking Abby thing. Your comment, Abby, is like irregularly flat and ripped though. I mean, yeah. Like, you're not wrong, you just fucking summed up her physical character. Like, I'm not gonna fucking shame you for that, you just explained it. And you said like a Naughty Dog would put a trans character in the game. Yeah, I mean, everyone's gonna put trans character in their game because a lot of, I mean, as I said, I like the way they did in this game, so I'm not talking about this game. They did it fine in this. Other games, they just do it because people know that, oh, there's representation in this game, then they're totally gonna love it. Like that's one reason they do it, and that pisses me off when they do it like that, because they're not doing it out of care, they're doing it out of like fucking monetizational, like, or monetizational, monetize value. I don't know if that's the right phrasing, but you know what I mean. They're not doing it because of good representation, they're doing it because they just want money, because, you know, people see fucking representation and they buy that shit, they eat that shit right away, you know.
That's Joel. What's your name?
Abby.
Abby, are you okay?
I might just let this play out while I message dude.
That ain't gonna hold. We gotta go back. We can't outrun them all the way to Jackson. We need to barricade that door. Tommy, we cannot stay here. The horses ain't making it all that way.
My friends are at a mansion just north of here. It's fenced in, we have the whole perimeter secure.
It's a Baldwin place. I can work. All right. I'll get the door. All right. You ride with me. Come on. Go!
Okay, this stream is officially... Oh, sorry.
They get less money because of the democracy and how many people say they don't.
Well, okay, you have a point there, but you also have the other side. You pointed out a good argument. There is like the side of that that's like, yeah, this is problematic. You shouldn't do this, because they see right through it. And I'm more so on that side of it. Like, I see right through why some companies do it. But you also have the side of people that eat that shit up right away. And even if there's a bunch of people that eat that shit up right away, and you have a lot of people that don't do that, then either your game's still gonna do good, or it's like at the mid ground where like it's not terrible. Like, it didn't do terrible, but it didn't do to your expectations, you know? So, I don't know, that whole kind of situation is so problematic in gaming and in shows. Mostly in shows nowadays. Movies and shows nowadays really are starting to do that. And even ads nowadays. Like, nothing against gay people, trans people, lesbians, anything like that. Nothing against any of that. But, like, you see a lot of it, like, a lot of representation thrown around. But I feel like a lot of it's more problematic than it is beneficial, you know? I think a lot of it's just used more for games than it is.
The people that eat it up would buy the game anyways. Putting representation in games loses money normally because of the hate they get.
Well, yeah. But I mean, like, it can have a factor of swaying if people do want to buy a product or not. Not saying it's the main factor, and that's never going to be the main factor of something. Unless that's the main gimmick, then yeah, that's definitely going to be the factor of it.
So their only motivation is for representation only.
No, that's not. I mean, if the product is made for that, then yeah. You talking about, like, you know, you got me lost in what I was talking about before about shows and all that. Because I had some good going on there. But, like, I'm not saying that's their main goal here. That's not their main goal at all here. Which I'm glad that's not their main goal. But a lot of representation is being thrown around, and it has, like, a lot of... I don't know if you notice this, because they always have, like, whenever they show, like ads nowadays, it's like, I don't know, all cheery and shit, and then they have, like, the negative connotation.
Said they want to buy the game because gay people are in it. I don't think a single person bought The Last of Us Part 2.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at the people that are out there. I know this from experience.
I think they just appreciated it.
But see, you're taking my words the wrong way, though. This wasn't meant to be an argument against your point. I'm just saying, there are people out there like that. There are a lot of people out there like that. And that's how they get away with it. That's exactly how they get away with it. Because the people that buy it don't see a problem with it. The people that make it like that, not saying these are the people that make shit like that don't see a problem with it. Obviously they don't see a problem with it. They're the ones profiting from it. A lot of ads nowadays are like, they have gay people in them. I don't care about that. I don't care that they're gay. I don't have any issue against it. It's how they utilize that irritates me. It's how they utilize the messages. It's not that they're in there, it's how they utilize them. Because a lot of the messages, they may seem all cheery with the music and shit and the setting and all that. A lot of negative connotation is put around a lot of shit like that. So yeah, I'm not saying your argument's wrong. It's not wrong, but there are exceptions to everything. There are going to be exceptions to everything. That's never going to end. It's always been like that. I hope you understand that. I'm not saying people always solely buy... Oh yeah, okay, that's the scene I was talking about. I'm not saying people solely buy the games just for that. But sometimes it can be a slight factor in it, you know? Because some people are grossed out by it. Which are mostly fucking people that don't understand, like, simple fucking... I don't know, decency, you know? Other people like to eat in that shit, because then it's like... Well, I'm suddenly supporting this community, and bam, like, I'm gonna be liked. Like, no, your fucking stance on these issues has no fucking effect on anything else but yourself. Sorry. I actually like the scene because of fucking, the bite is hidden, you know? I mean, it's not hidden now, but she doesn't fucking know. She doesn't fucking know.
I got jumped by an infected when I was 14.
No one ever bought this game because of the...
I wasn't talking about this game. I'm talking about other forms of media. Because there are other forms of media that fucking gay bait, or fucking whatever bait you want to call it. They do that shit all the time.
They bought it because they liked it.
I wasn't fucking... Now this is what irritates me. You're taking a situation I never turned into a situation. Like, I was never fucking saying that they bought this game just for that. Never fucking said that. I never fucking said people bought this game just for that reason. I was pointing out the fact that a lot of other forms of media and some other games, not not, as I said, not games necessarily. Some games, maybe. Not all games. And the games that do that, they're actually good at doing it. Because game writers, for the most part, understand how to write characters like that. Shows, ads, movies, a lot of time are stereotypes. And it puts a lot of negative connotations around people like that. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying that, oh, people bought The Last of Us 2 because they had gays. No, never said that. Not once. Never said that. So don't start saying that I said that. Because I never said that.
What? Just turn around. What are you doing?
Are you kidding me? You're supposed to be on patrol.
There's a blizzard outside.
Is that weed?
Why are you here?
People are counting on you. You get that? What we do matters.
Well, then why aren't you at the fucking lookout?
Because Tommy and Joel didn't show up.
What do you mean?
We waited for them for an hour. I was looking for their horses when I saw lights.
Maybe they just went back to town. Without being replaced? No way.
How much of their region have you covered?
Not much.
Then we split up. Go at it from different sides, and we can cover the whole thing in a few hours.
I don't like you writing. There.
Exactly. What if they need help?
Okay, I'll head west. Dina can take south, and you come from the east. But be smart about it, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's get inside!
Scared us.
How you guys doing?
We're good. Thanks. Yeah.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
You want to get those saddles off?
No, it's all right. We'll just ride out the storm and get out here. Got any brushes or a towel or anything?
We want nothing but lucky.
You have no idea.
Y'all get electricity in here.
How fucking have you been?
There are solar panels on the roof.
And who are these people?
How long y'all been here?
Since yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yep.
What are y'all doing out this way?
Just passing through. You two live nearby?
What's the discussing
We do.
about between
If
you
you're
two?
down-
Alright, well basically he was saying, I was saying like, we started talking about like, how people thought Abby was transgender, and it led into, like, LGBT representation in media and all that. Basically, he's fucking saying like, oh, you're saying like, oh, people bought this game because some characters were gay. No, I never said people bought the game because characters were gay. I'm saying like a lot of shit nowadays have representation in it that's more problematic than it is like purposeful and meaningful and useful, you know, knowledgeable. There's a lot of representation of LGBTQ shit nowadays is fucking harmful, and it's misrepresented and stereotyped a lot. I'm not saying we have to like go out of our way to make everything fucking proper and neat and shit. Like, a lot of people use LGBT shit to like appeal to certain audiences because they know they can get away with it, and that's how they fucking drain money out of people's wallets. And they do that with every kind of group. They don't even just do it with the fucking LGBT people. They do it with any kind of group that they know they can abuse the power of. That's all they're saying. I don't have any issue with fucking the groups like that. If I did, I wouldn't even fucking use those words in my mouth, but I don't. I don't have any issue with it. That's all I was saying. And then he's fucking saying like, oh, you're saying that people bought this game because people were gay in it. No, that's not what I was saying. I was saying that representation in certain media is fucking problematic, you know? That's all I was saying. Okay. And earlier I said fucking Tommy and Joel in the first game would never fucking let themselves get into this situation. They would see an ambush right away. Did that not look fucking sketchy to you?
He's out. Put him against the wall.
That room never looked fucking sketchy to you? Did that whole group of people eyeing you down the entire time not look sketchy to you, huh? Fucking, they just wrote these characters to be dumbasses in this game just so they can die, just so Ellie can have an excuse to go on a fucking killing, murderous rampage. It's for a shitty fucking revenge plot.
Joel Miller.
It's because of a fucking shitty ass revenge plot.
Who are you?
Guess.
Why don't you say whatever speech you got rehearsed? Get this over with.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
They would never fucking let themselves get into this situation in the fucking first game. And you can say like, oh, they've grown used to being around people. Still, they would still know like it's fucking survival tactics. They wouldn't just fucking forget that shit.
Clear out.
Exactly, totally. Joel and Tommy never would let their guard down. It just shows me Ellie weekend Joel.
And it's fucking ruined. And then I hate how people say like, oh hey, people are just mad that fucking Joel got killed. No, people are mad because he got killed in such a fucking retarded way. They're mad because they wrote his character differently than they gave him different rules than he did in the first game, just so they can give him this death. He would have never fallen for this in the first game. In the first game, you remember when they were in the car and they were driving, he saw the ambush before, like, he knew it was an ambush. He should have saw that in this. But no, they wrote his character poorly, or differently, but really they meant poorly, just so they can have this death, just so they can have an excuse for Ellie to go after Abby and go on a murderous rampage, just so she can justify her actions of killing, like, fucking 30 people over the, I mean, more than 30 people, but I mean, like, fucking 30 main people over the entirety of the goddamn game. Because, you know, fucking, instead of, like, going after the one person that actually did it, no, why don't we just fucking kill everyone that she knows, leave her with fucking nothing, and not even do it shit at the end? Like, the fuck is that? Like, if you're gonna fucking make the story about a shitty revenge plot, then at least make it a good shitty revenge plot, you know? Not the fucking bare bones like, oh hey, you killed someone I loved, time to go kill you now, kind of shit. Like fucking, they wrote the characters differently and poorly, just so they could have this death. Not because this death would have happened on its own, because we know this would have never happened on its own. Maybe he would have saved fucking Abby, maybe he would have done some certain things the same, but they would never have fucking gone with him. And even if they did gone with him, they would have fucking they would have been armed and shit. They would have been fucking ready to go. They would never let their fucking guard down like that. It's fucking pathetic. And to me, it's not that Ellie weakened Joel. It's that the fucking writers weakened Joel just so they can have this poor excuse of a fucking death, you know?
You stupid old man.
Because as I was telling fucking the dude earlier in the fucking comments, like, he was like, how is this fucking disrespectful to the first game? Dude, they literally spit in the first game's fucking fan base with his death. They could have waited a fucking bit. They could have not lied in the fucking promotions for this game. No, they lied in the promotions of this game. They fucking lied about a lot of shit in this game. They fucking undersold it in this game. They fucking promised shit that we never will get in this game. And yet people still expect other people to fucking love this game like it's a goddamn godsend. This game's fucking annoying. It's fucking pitiful. It spits in our faces. It constantly spits in your face and expects you to fucking clap along like a goddamn party animal. It's fucking annoying. Pathetic.
You don't get to rush this.
I still love this game.
I don't care if you love this game. I'm not dissing on you or anything. But do you see what I mean by this? It still spits in the fucking face of the fan, or yes, it spits in the face of the fan base. It's fucking, it doesn't do service to what the first game did. It fucking spits in your face and it rubs dirt in it. Goddamn rubs salt in the wound, you know?
I don't think so, but you do you.
And you don't have to think so. I'm not saying you have to. That's the way I see it. Joel's death was fucking pathetic. That shit would have never fucking happened. Realistically, that shit would have never fucking happened. They would have never let their fucking guard down. But no, conveniently for the story, that's when they let their guard down.
In my opinion, he used Joel as a means to convey the message he wanted to the community.
You say he conveyed the message to the community, but when that message fits in the goddamn fan base that made you have a goddamn community, then that's just dumb. You just spit in the face of the people that fucking gave you gave you the fucking profits to make the shit that you could make today. Give you the freedom to do that kind of shit. You just spit in their goddamn faces with that. You just fucking disrespected
Tommy!
the hand that fed you. It's fucking dumb. It never should have happened.
Where is that coming from?
Never should have happened, you know?
Joel.
Never should have happened. Never would have happened if they actually wrote Joel the way they did in the first game. If they wrote him the way they did in the first game, this would have never happened. Would have never happened.
Just the setting for this game. It's not the plot and totally makes sense why he let his guard down after it being down for.
Dude, you can't use that excuse of, oh, he's around people, that means that he's settled down. Just because you're with people does not mean you change that much as a person. Maybe it did for you, but it doesn't for fucking Joel. Fucking shit just doesn't change like that. It's hardwired.
They were inviting Abby back to Jackson.
It's hardwired into the goddamn brains, you know? It's their fucking natural instinct. In the first game, they showed that it was natural instinct. It wasn't something they had to fucking rocket science together. He just fucking did it naturally. In this game, it's like he would have to fucking put two of his brain cells and fucking try to create a new one with it, just to get the fucking answer that they actually would have done in the first game. The fucking disrespectful death, pathetic death. He deserved fucking better. It sounds fucking pitiful that I have to say a fucking video game character deserves better, but he does. He deserves way better than what he got.
They said their first names after they invited all of them.
Not really. Tommy and Joel would have never been this buddy-buddy with someone or a group that they just met.
Joel is a monster. He doesn't deserve better. He's no hero.
Neither is Abby. Killing the person that killed your father is literally making you the monster. She's becoming the thing that she's trying to avoid becoming.
They're being friendly.
I don't care if they're being friendly. Tommy and Joel would have never done this in the first game. They would have never done this no matter what. Abby killing Joel is not proving... Abby killing Joel is not proving a point that she's better than Joel, or like it's justified. You're just as bad as fucking Joel is now. You just became what you were trying to fight against. You just became the problem. And the fact that she became the problem is the reason all her friends die in this goddamn game. She's the goddamn reason all her friends die. And she's like all boo-hoo and shit. Like, bitch, you're the goddamn reason all your friends are dead in this game. It's your fault, Abby. Honestly, I think, no offense to your goddamn fucking fantasy of trying to keep this shit fucking afloat, but Abby and Ellie, they're like my least favorite parts of this fucking game. Ellie's just fucking, she's not the character she used to be. Abby, I mean, we didn't know Abby existed before this game. Abby, I actually kind of like Abby as a character. She's not my favorite.
Justified. Abby doesn't become the better person until Lev tells her.
Still, getting revenge on something is not always the best way to do it. And they fucking wrote the characters that way just so that that fucking core of events could conspire, so they could happen. I'm not mad that they happened. I'm mad at how it happened and why it happened. I'm mad that they let it happen. It wasn't a natural progression of character. It was fucking artificial writing that made these characters die. It wasn't that they softened up. It's because they wrote them to soften up. Not because it made sense, because they needed them to.
Exactly. Abby learns what you just said when Lev tells her to stop.
And she didn't need to fucking kill Joel in the goddamn first place. Ellie did not need to fucking go on a killing spree.
Ellie doesn't learn that until she almost kills Abby.
And that's fucking pathetic. None of these events should have happened in the first place. None of these should have gone down in the first place. There's no point to this fucking game. There's no goddamn point to this fucking game.
But they did happen.
If we didn't have the shitty fucking death in this shitty goddamn game, then we wouldn't have fucking this shitty game. If they didn't write a fucking shitty ass scenario, this game would not be a fucking thought in our brains. Literally, if they actually thought of a better story, people would actually fucking like this game more. It's not a good fucking death. It's spitting in the face of what made these characters good. It's spitting in their own fucking morals. It's like fucking ha, like fucking just directly in your face.
How would you change the course of the story without juggling with revenge theme?
As I said, literally, what if they made you, or like what if they let you choose to play as Abby throughout courses of the game and let you think for yourself of like, hey, do we want to kill Joel or do we want to keep him alive? Yes, he's a monster. Or if I kill him, then I'm just becoming the same as him.
I don't think it's about revenge.
Why don't they let the player decide what's going on? Why don't they actually let the player put in a few fucking brain cells and choose what they want the plot of the story to be? I'm not saying make this a choose your own game. I'm not saying turn this into a fucking Telltale game. I'm saying, what if you let Abby evolve? Like, what if you watch Abby grow with the group? What if she actually joins the town? What if she goes on little fucking hunts with Joel and shit, and she gets to decide, or you as a player get to decide if she really needs to kill Joel? Why don't you as a developer or a writer give the player that freedom? And you could say, oh hey, then everyone would just pick Joel to live. No, because people have morbid curiosity and they would go back to see what happens if they kill Joel. Fucking happens all the times in games. You have a choice to kill an NPC that will be vital in the future.
Why doesn't Naughty Dog give Joel the choice to add?
But see, that is what we call good storytelling. Because it would make you think. It would make you care about the stakes in the story. It would make you actually use your own fucking brain to create your own goddamn decisions for yourself. The ending for the game, for the first game, beautiful, great ending. But you would feel even more fucking more sad, you would feel more fucking impacted by the story if you realize that you are the reason this shit went down. It would be more impactful if you realized, goddamn, me as a player, it's my fault that this happened. It's my fault that I let this happen. And I have to live with those consequences. Instead of being like, oh hey, you know, something that I had no impact in, oh guess what, the main fucking character of the last game that I didn't get to choose if I fucking killed the doctor in the first game, well guess what, he's getting the shit beat out of him with a goddamn club. If I wasn't giving it a chance, I wouldn't be playing it right now. I wouldn't be making a series on it. If you want to fucking judge me and critique me about it, then fucking do it all you want. But you can't lie at the fucking evidence of me sitting here playing the game for my own enjoyment, so I can actually see what if I like it or not. See if I should actually give it another goddamn chance. And you're over here, oh you don't know what you're talking about. You just have a fucking bias, dude. I am playing the game for the exact reasons you're fucking pissing and moaning about. This is why I'm playing the game. I'm trying to enjoy it for once, and you're fucking making me want to end it. You're making me not want to fucking do it.
I'm just using your own logic to be the...
And in my opinion, this game is dog shit. It makes up shitty excuses to have a shitty fucking story. But guess what? I'm still here sitting and playing it because people actually need to give shit a chance. I believe in that. That's why I'm here right now. Okay? That's why I'm fucking sitting here playing this shitty game. If I wasn't giving it a chance, I would not have fucking 2 streams on it and fucking hours on this played. I'm giving it a chance right now, and it's not proving to me that it deserves another chance. It's not proving anything to me. In fact, it's proving to me
Am
that
I
I want to
allowed
go
to
back
share
and play
my
the original
opinion
game,
when
because the
you
original
share
game is
yours?
way better than this dog
Or
shit.
am I not?
You're allowed to give your opinion. But fucking... Like, don't just shit on my fucking channel. Don't just shit on me on my own goddamn shit. That's fucking disrespectful. I hate this game. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite, and it never will be my favorite. First game can't be fucking topped. It's fucking gross how they fucking did this shit. How they fucking did Joel in this game. How they fucking wrote Ellie in this game. How they fucking wrote Dina in this game. Actually, I actually like Dina. Dina's pretty good. But they fucking changed Ellie and Joel's dynamic, and it fucks up everything that they set up beforehand. They had a whole fucking mini universe set up in the first game, and in the second game, you don't feel any of that. You don't feel the same vibe or anything. You don't feel like there's a connection between anyone, because they fucking threw that away. They fucking let that go. Shit on everything you had before.
I never attacked you, just talking about the game.
I'm not feeling attacked when you say you like this game. I really couldn't fucking care. I don't like the game, you like the game, doesn't fucking matter to me. If I'm saying why I don't like it, you can say why you like it. I'm open to listening. It just fucking annoys me when you're like, oh no, actually, or really, it's this. Dude, just fucking say your point. I'm listening to you. You don't have to fucking like hide behind like, well, actually they did it this way because they knew people were gonna, like, dude, I know. Explain your point. Don't fucking sugarcoat it. Say your point.
You said I was SH blah blah blah.
You're shitting on me on my channel. I wasn't saying you're shitting on my channel altogether. You barely have any fucking impact on my channel. Nothing against you, I'm just saying. You're not impacting my channel in any way. Just right now in this moment, you're fucking shitting on me on my channel. It's my choice to fucking play this game. I can get off of it whenever I fucking want.
Is that you saying I'm not allowed?
I'm saying you can give your opinion, but don't fucking disrespect me on my own goddamn channel when it's my choice to do this shit or not. When it's my choice to be on here, I could fucking end this right now. I'm probably gonna end this right now because I'm fucking tired of arguing with someone on the internet. Tired of fucking doing this shit. I was actually kind of enjoying it.
Can we just PL?
Actually kind of fucking... I was actually kind of liking this shit. And here you are being like,
I'm
well,
not SH blah blah
well,
blah.
actually...
Or disrespecting you. I
You're
only
like,
have my opinion.
You're like, well, actually, it's this... No. Give me your fucking opinion, or don't say anything at all. It's fine you have your own opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That does not mean everyone has to act like your opinion is gospel. I'm not saying my opinion is gospel either. Not saying you have to fucking agree with it. Not saying anyone has to agree with it. It's what I fucking think. That's what a lot of other people think. A lot of other people like the game. That's fine. Like the game, hate the game, whatever. I don't fucking care. I never really fucking cared. This game was never gonna be in my radar in the first place. This game was never gonna be on my radar. But see, I put it on my radar. Gave it a chance. This is me giving it a chance.
Where ISH blah blah blah.
I'm not fucking mad because someone likes a fucking game. I'm mad because you're over here being a little fucking bitch about it. I'm pointing out why I don't like it. Now point out why you like it. I'm pointing out my points. You're fucking tossing those away. I'm willing to listen to you. I'm willing to listen to you to it. But actually say fucking something. Stop fucking disregarding mine. Say something that I can actually fucking listen to. And I'll listen to it. You're like a fucking backseat gamer right now. That's literally what you are. You're literally a fucking backseat gamer right now. I'm over here trying to do shit on my channel. Trying to have fun with a game that I thought I could never have fun with. I actually kind of am. But it's my choice to be on here. It's my choice to play the game.
Oh, now I can share my opinion now. Okay. Guys, thank you.
Oh my fucking god. You really have to be a cunt about it, don't you? I was never stopping you from sharing your opinion. Not once I say, your opinion is invalid. Never fucking said that. I always said, I'm fucking open to listening. Always fucking said that. I always said, like, hey, I'm willing to listen. I said that at the fucking beginning of this goddamn stream. That I like answering questions, I like talking, I like having debates, I like listening. Never once did I say, oh, I'm not gonna listen to you, your opinion, not valid. I never said that. Did I? Did I ever fucking say that? No. No, I didn't. So stop fucking taking it that way. State your fucking opinion.
You never asked for my opinion until now. I'm not being a C blah blah blah. I'm just being friendly.
Well, the way you're fucking saying shit and the way you're fucking directing shit back towards me doesn't really seem like you're trying to be friendly.
Is me smiling being rude?
And see, when you say shit like that, like, is me smiling being rude, now you're just trying to rub it in, like, I don't fucking care. Is me fucking saying shit being rude? No, it's the way it comes out that makes it rude. It's the way I say it that makes it rude. It's the way you spit it back that makes it rude. It's not what you say necessarily that makes it rude. It's the tone that makes it rude. Like, you could say, like, oh, I want to hurt someone, and say it in a really happy way. And, yeah, and what you said is still bad, but it's necessarily the way you say it that makes it sound
I'm not
rude.
trying to rub it in. There's no way I say it.
But you can kind of read tones from messages. It's the way, it's the words and ways that people use the words. It's the way. There is a way you can tell. A really, really specific way. I'm not no fucking genius. But I'm not gonna be fucking...
Emojis are trying to convey my polite...
But I'm not trying to fucking... I'm not trying to be like, oh hey, your opinion's valid. Or I'm not trying to be like, your opinion? Highest fucking status. Your opinion means everything to me. No. No, it really fucking doesn't. But it's not like it's fucking shit to me. It's not like you're fucking bottom of the food chain. You're equal to me. You're not superior, you're not fucking lower. You're an equal. I always saw you as an equal. I see everyone I talk to as an equal until they show me that they're not an equal.
I'm not writing any of this to be rude. If you're
I always saw you as an equal. I never saw you as inferior, I never saw you as superior. You're an equal. And equal is, if I get to say what I want to say, then you get to say what you want to say. But you gotta fucking do it in a respectful way.
I don't know what I could...
Then fucking just say it.
See blah blah blah.
Then just say it. You don't have to fucking...
Disrespectful.
I just said don't fucking sugarcoat it. Just say it. That's what I've been saying. Don't sugarcoat it. Say it. I'm not sugarcoating anything I say. Don't sugarcoat it.
I was never
Just say it.
disrespectful towards...
Once again, tone that you say things. Tone that you type things. The way that you type things. Words that you use to type things. All fucking match together.
Tone of voice does not exist in text.
And see, it's fucking pathetic that we have to keep on arguing, because this isn't the first time we fucking argued over dumb little fucking shit. This is like the goddamn third time, probably fourth time, honestly. I haven't been fucking keeping track of it. I really couldn't fucking care. I'm not gonna fucking stay mad. I'm not gonna fucking, like, hold it over your head. I'm not gonna be like, oh hey, some kid, or not kid, but some fucking person over the goddamn internet fucking argued with me on the internet. I'm so fucking butthurt. Listen, I'm not gonna be like, oh hey, I argued with someone on the internet. I'm so fucking butthurt now.
I'm trying to type everything in a nice tone.
Cause I'm not gonna be fucking butthurt. I'm fine with it. Fucking say what you gotta say. I've been telling you that. Say what you wanna fucking say. State your fucking opinions. Cause honestly, after this, I'm probably fucking ended it. Fucking ending the stream. Probably. So say what you wanna fucking say. Cause see, we could either fucking end this one way or get into the other. I really don't fucking want to end it the bad way. I hate leaving people with fucking angry thoughts in their head. I hate leaving streams being angry. Last thing I want is to fucking people being mad and shit. That's genuinely the last thing I fucking want.
I wish I could see you play.
As I said, I'm probably fucking ending the stream after this. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to fucking deal with this shit right now. I'm not gonna say like, start going after this dude because he said this to me, or start going after this dude because he doesn't like this, or he likes this. I'm not gonna fucking be like that. That's not how you do things. It's not how you treat people.
This story is about cognitive dissonance. Just as bad things I...
Okay, Joel did bad things. Everyone here has done bad things. That's fine. Okay? Is that what you want to hear? I listen to you. I understand what you're saying. That's fine. You like what you want to like. I like what I want to like. At the end of the day, that shouldn't fucking make us angry at each other. You see it one way, I see it the other. That's completely fine. I don't want to be in a fucking pissing match with you. I really don't.
Cognitive dissonance is the human
I respect you for fucking saying your opinion, even though I was never stopping you in the first place. But as I said, you see it one way, I see it the other. And we could keep on fucking fighting about it, but that's not getting us anywhere. That'll never get us anywhere.
The ultimate test of cognitive dissonance is to put you in the most uncomfortable spot possible, which is that of the perspective of T.
See, I'm not fucking, like, I'm not even mad right now. I'm just fucking done with this shit for now.
Once we see Abby's point of view entirely, most people still don't like Abby because of their cognitive resonance with Ellie's story.
And Ellie's doing bad shit. Yeah, I know that. Abby's still technically more on the right than Ellie is. Because Abby's trying to get away from it, and Ellie's bringing it back to her. I understand that.
However, in actuality, many people pointed out that if you were to tell the entire story in chronological order and not change anything,
as I said, Abby's still more on the right than Ellie is, because Abby's trying to move away from it. Ellie is going right back to it. Ellie's actions, they could technically be considered justified, but they're not.
However, this is not the point of the story. The point is to show that the tribalistic mindset that we have is what damns us as humans.
Are you happy I listened to you? Because I like your point of view from it.
This is represented in the Seraphites versus the Wolves and how they destroyed each other at the end of Abby's story.
I appreciate you giving me your point of view. I'm still going to see it my way, and you're still going to see it your way. Now, I can add your way to part of my way, but that's still not going to paint a full picture for any of us.
This is the worst part about humans not being able to see the other side of somebody's perspective because we are blind to hating what they. Abby realizes this when Lev makes her stop, and Ellie realizes this when she is about to kill Abby and realizes that love would grow up just. So the story is not about revenge or forgiveness, it is about simply understanding that everyone has their own side and no one is the bad per. And we need to be better understanding as humans to understand different people's perspective.
Are you happy now? I've sat through your explanation. I've listened to you. As I said, your picture does not...
Thanks for letting me share. Emoji slightly smiling face.
As I said, your picture does not match with mine. But I will add your picture to my library of, I don't know, like explanations to the story. I was never trying to go against you. I wasn't saying you were wrong. I wasn't saying you were invalid. I wasn't saying any of that. I was just saying I have my side and you have your side. Your side's different than mine, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with interpreting stories different ways. As long as that's part of the interpretation makes you happy, I think that's all that matters. Even if you have the wrong interpretation of it, I don't think that matters. As long as you yourself had fun with it. And yes, when you realize that, oh hey, it's not really what I thought it was, you can choose to think it's still your way. I'm not saying your story's right or wrong. I'm not saying mine is right or wrong. I'm saying to each their own, I guess. And there's no point of us keeping on this fucking argument. There's no point in us continuing this fight. I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate you stating your views. I wasn't gonna be mad just because you did that. I also don't feel like either of us should feel the need to apologize. Even though I say that, no matter what I do, I feel like I have to apologize. Because no matter what happens, I always feel bad for anything. Whether it is my fault or not. You know? That's just how it is. I'm sorry I made you feel any certain way. That was never my goal. That was never my plan. I don't know if you're listening to me right now. I appreciate you and anyone that came here tonight. You didn't have to come and I didn't have to start the stream. So if anyone has anything to say, then now would be the time to say it. Okay. Now would be the time to do so. Okay. Sorry if I made anyone feel a certain way. Anyone else want to say anything before I go? Or no? Because if not, then I am just gonna go. That stream's gonna end soon. Like, real soon. So, everyone, love y'all. Have a great night. Stay safe out there, okay? We don't need no more actions in the fucking wars that we call, you know, fucking America and Russia and Ukraine, all that shit. Don't need any fucking war zones going on around there. So thank you all for coming out and watching my fucking shitty ass stream. But thank you. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. It really does. Especially now. Things are getting so hard now. Everyone have a great night. And stay safe. I wish the best for you, okay? I thought you were gone. I told you to say anything, like, say something. You didn't fucking say a word. I was literally fucking apologizing for everything and fucking getting ready to pack up. I'm just really lucky to even have the platform that I do. And I wasn't trying to, like, fucking, I don't know, deforest your points or anything. I understand what you mean by it. I said it's just not the way I see it, not the way you see it, and that's fine. I appreciate you being honest with me. I really do, and I appreciate you for being here. Not just fucking leaving the second you heard my crazy fucking voice. I really did fuck up. That's all my goddamn fault. I had a good audience tonight. Just fucking threw that away. So if anyone, and I mean it, if anyone has anything to say now, it's the time to do so before I actually do fucking end it. And there's no time to fucking go back and start it, because I'm not going to restart the stream. So if anyone has anything to say, and I know it says no one is on the stream, but that thing fucking lies all the time. So if there is anyone possibly here, then now is the time to say anything before I do end the stream.